out of 4. Michael Shirtliff out of Ashdown, Arkansas, outside. And the Acme Motorsports number 83, one of your Battle Royale participants from Bullard, Texas, is Ken Boatman. Andrew Rossum, who won here 2 weeks ago, starts at the tail. Passing point is going to be the name of the game. It's not necessarily where you finish. It'll be about how many cars you pass to get to where you finish. And we'll drop the hammer.
Here we go.
Into one, Chase.
Yeah, we smashing the loud pedal here, Zach, for the first race of the night. Look, I already got some action over here in turn 1. They're going to pile it up, Zach.
Logan Griffin pushed like a dump truck at the top of 1 and 2. And early on, we're going to receive a little bit of yellow flag treatment.
Yeah, we got Rossum was in it there. He drove away. Shirtliff's getting it turned around. Who's that last one over there, Zach?
It looks like Arden getting faced back the right direction. Tough break for Arden.
At their home track.
And these are a lot of these guys you'll see, the frequent flyers at Arklatex Speedway and the 5,000 win Classic. A lot of these same guys that you'll see later on in the year, especially at the 10,000 win at Boot Hill. This is a lot of fun. Factory stock racing is really the cream of the crop around here right now. As we'll send them into 1 and 2. Baudet going to hug the hub. Griffin got a much better start this time. The car rotates. He'll smash the loud pedal, but Baudet too much on the inside.
Yeah, I tell you, Dylan Lasco was all over the back of Baudet. Gave a little shot. The shorts were 3 wide going into turn 3, Zach.
Still 3 wide there. Chase as they roll off of 4. Thompson trying to get the best of that L17. I tell you, Logan Griffin looking a lot better. Ooh, and he'll make a little bit of contact there with JT. Knocks him a little sideways.
I tell you what.
Ooh,
what was that?
Defender.
Is that what it was there?
Yeah.
I was saying, Dylan Lasco looks fast, man, but right now he's got James Thompson trying to challenge him on the outside for second.
Somebody didn't put the screws in that. As Baudet continues to hug the hub and hug it well off of 4, he'll drift up, but here comes Thompson and that Mod Mafia Outlaw chassis, best engine power number 85.
Yeah, I tell you what, Baudet tried to shut the door. He'll able to get that low line going in turn 1 and 2. Got James Thompson outside, though. Thompson's going to run on the high side, Zach. He's going to try to take second away and hunt down Baudet.
He goes higher than Willie Nelson on the cross-country tour that time with Snoop Dogg riding shotgun. He'll try to tuck it down to the middle part of the racetrack this time. He'll drift up way up top and smash the loud pedal off of 4, but Baudet's still out front with the lead.
I tell you what, they better start stepping out right there for second and third because here comes Ken Boatman. That's one of your Battle Royale drivers. He's going to try to make it 3 wide. He'll think better go behind the last go there. He's going to try to follow somebody through there, Walter Hamilton.
Yeah, here comes the best engine power, Texas Auto Sales number 1W, ready to break bad on the competition out of Fort Worth, Texas.
So right now, Baudet's at James Thompson all over his heels. Walter Hamilton trying to put his name in the hat for this show as well here. Zach, they're side by side for second.
They roll it down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Baudet out front with the top spot. Here comes Thompson. He drives it deep into 3 and 4 once again. The Mod Mafia 85 Outlaw chassis are holding on to the race lead, though, that Ratchet chassis. He's got a pair of hungry outlaws hunting him hard here. But Baudet, one of the very best in the business. He's smooth as butter, baby. Off of 2 down the back straightaway. Baudet says, go ahead and make my day.
We got, what, 2 to go coming here, Zach? We got the 2 to go here for Baudet, James Thompson, Walter Hamilton.
And here comes the Mod Mafia 85. Thompson, the former Arklatex Speedway factory stock track champion. He's found something there, Chase, right to the center part of the racetrack. He's able to drive it very deep in there to 3 and 4. Off of 4, the white flag is out.
The Maud Cardinal, James Thompson, trying to fly to the front. They're side by side, taking the white flag, going into 1 and 2.
That may have been a dead heat that time at the line. They're going to go side by side for the race lead, but Thompson slips way up top and opens up the door for Hamilton to take advantage and go to second by a half of a nose in the 3 and 4 for the final time.
As they come out here, good battle for second. Baudet may have this one wrapped up, though. Watch for Bowman trying to make it 3 wide here. It's going to be a battle for second. Give it to James Thompson.
Thompson holds off the 1W of Heisenberg. Well, race history. And a Marshall. And the L100 is win again, Chris Hennigan. 21G is Texarkana, Arkansas's Paul Garrett. Tim Strickland from Vermont, Texas in 13. Outside's new Boston, Texas racer Dustin Yacht's got the golden gun ready to fire. And Bubba McEachern from Houghton, Louisiana. Driving the Burton Steve Turner's Motorsports PTS powered laser chassis number 25 as they head off into 1. You got to keep your eyes on Chris Hennigan. Hennigan's going to work to the inside for second, down the backside. The 3 wide back here for 5th. That battle shakes itself out and already on the move from the tail, trying to grab 5th in the 3 and 4, disposing of 4 cars already. Bubba McEachern off of 4. McEachern's got it wound up. Rolling like a yo-yo with no string right now, folks. Here comes Bubba McEachern.
He's trying to work his way through. Up there, 28, Dustin Sprouse, the Macho Man. Randy Savage out there trying to get it done, too, as he goes by Kelly Knighton on the inside, going into 3 and 4.
The Macho Man, Randy Savage, he's above average, he says. Off of turn number 4, he'll try to go to 3rd. Off of 4, down the front straightaway, but Kelly Knighton says, I got something for you there, Pro Hound. But here comes Winnigan. Chris Hennigan driving for Tommy Mercer's Southern Roofing Outlaw chassis, best engine powered number 100. Here comes Hennigan. He'll test the outside. One thing you got to love about Chris Chase, if you've watched him over the years, he will not stop searching. He will rather finish last than stop searching to try to go to the lead.
There's a reason why they call him Win Again, Hennigan. That's for sure, Zach. I'll tell you, a good battle for the lead right now. They're side by side. Here comes Dustin Sprouse. He told Kelly Knighton, you're going to eat my rear rockets and like it, son.
That's fun stuff. Man, that's a nice looking car for those guys. As we got side by side for the race lead through 3 and 4. Dixon around the hub of the racetrack. In the 10 and off of 4. Win again. Chris Hennigan going to take over the point. Halfway into this one.
So good deal. I'm glad to see Hennigan here. We were talking about that last night. Zach wondered if that was him there. And, of course, that was a wagon they had to cut off once they made the wagon rule there. So, but glad to see him in Tommy Mercer's car again.
Yeah, absolutely. They had Kyle Cummings on one of the other team cars. Last year, matter of fact, Lee Patton was going to drive it at a big 5,000 win Cajun Classic at Arklatex. Ended up having some unforeseen deals with his back, had a back injury. But nonetheless, if you're going to pick up the phone and call anybody, former Cajun Classic winner back in 2008, he's won the Factory 50, barring some unforeseen circumstance after, but that's no here nor there.
No doubt. Here as we get 2 to go, though, here comes the Macho Man. He's going to snap into a Slim Jim, coming down the front stretch, trying to take second away from the 110 of Nate Dixon as they got 2 to go.
He'll try to the middle part of the racetrack. Of course, guys like Hennigan made some laps last night. Of course, the majority of these guys that are here, even in your top 4, all made laps last night, Chase, around the racetrack. But I'm not sure how much you can translate to today.
Yeah, you got that right. But I tell you, Bubba McEachern had the King of the Ring he had to do as well, so he got some good time in. I tell you, he's the hero, not in the 0. He's in the 25, and he's here live on Race on Texas.
He is
.com.
And he has got some drive in 25.
That's it, baby.
There ain't no doubt about it. I tell you what, he's just going to run out of time because off of turn number 4, the driver of the Southern Roofing sponsored Outlaw Chassis number 100. It's Win Again, Chris Hennigan from Marshall. Off of 4, how about Sprouse going to take second at the line?
Dig it! Oh, yeah! Macho Man getting second, man. What a race!
The pole of Texarkana Tire Wheel Heat Race number 3 presented by Burgess Hickory Smoked Hams and Turkeys. Hey, that's a nice sponsor. On the pole, it'll be Shepherd, Texas racer Daniel Sills in 29. Neil Kent, 3-wheel Neil, the 2017 Factory Stock 50 champion. Jason Gore out of Seagoville, Texas in the 721. Tommy Woody in the 11X from Mount Ida, Arkansas. 7-time Cajun Classic winner Justin Whitehead in 36J. Outside. If I had power rankings going right now for the Arklatex, I'd put Bo Perry number 2 behind Whitehead.
Oh!
Oh, wow, what a move by Perry to avoid that.
Yeah, I'll tell you, tough break, though, for a couple of those guys. You got one off the back stretch as well off the top. That was Mike Hellsbells-Wells. He'll get it back out there.
One thing I certainly love.
I like to see Cortland Smith out here, the youngster.
Dude, this is absolutely murderer's row right here.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Don't blink, fans.
This is it right here, off of 4.
3 wide already coming down the front stretch. 2 lanes of it, Zach.
Daniel Seals. Oh, and Neil does the same thing Seals did on the initial start. This time, Bo Perry could not avoid the disaster. It looked like Mike Wells just got off of the Woo.
Mike Wells just did a replay, Zach. That's what he did the first time this happened.
And this is no bueno. Man, oh man.
And we'll get a caution. That car will magically fire up again, and we'll take off.
Sometimes you're the bat, sometimes you're the ball. I mean, literally.
It won't be
I'm just
long.
kidding.
It won't be long. He'll have a robot down there to do it for him.
Yeah, it won't be long, and he'll be up there with the legends from East Texas. He keeps at this rate. As the lights are out, we're back underway with Neil Kemp. I'll tell you, Neil Kemp really benefits out of an original restart there.
Can we make it through turn 1 and 2?
No, we can't.
We can't.
No, we can't. No,
we are 3 for 3.
We are 3 for 3. Somebody's thrown the banana peels or shot a red turtle shell down there in the 1 and 2 each and every turn.
That's the second time for Daniel Seals. I wonder what they'll do here, Zach.
Daniel Seals is going to, and then 36J got loose.
He took a shortcut. I saw it, Zach.
I don't know.
He did get married. You know what happens when you get married, Zach?
3 times is going to have to be the charm here, folks, because Neil Kemp's looped it down there in 1, as well as Seals. Yeah, this is 4, but we'll try it again. Strike 3, you're out, but we'll see what happens.
They're going to smash the loud pedal. Can we make it another lap? Is the banana peel still in turn 1 and 2?
I have a feeling it is for some reason. We'll see. Oh, baby, it's
heating up.
Well, anyway.
Well, Daniel Seals went to the back. He was able to make the corner that time in that transition. So here comes Aubrey.
Oh, boy. As the Club 20 suspension car, I'll tell you, Neil Kemp providing his own dig underneath that thing. I think he tiptoed that baby through there and looked like a 3-legged dog on an icy lake.
Man, look at the side of Seals' car. It did not look like that about 10 minutes ago, so that is bad. But I tell you, all in the back of Whitehead, man, here comes the 721 of Jason Gore trying to make a race. But right now, Whitehead trying to get by Neil Kemp. Side by side.
This is 3 heavyweights right here, man. Off of 4, it's got Whitehead. You got the 2017 Factory Stock 50 champion.
And look at Mike Wells and Cortland Smith. They're getting it on too, Zach. They're 2 by 2 back here. Side by side is a battle for 5th with a 38 of Mike Wells, a 7 of Cortland Smith. Whitehead trying to take the point away from Neil Kemp. They'll be side by side coming into 3 and 4. Watch out, Jason Gore's there to pounce. If anything happens, we'll be side by side coming out turn 4 down the front stretch. Neil Kemp is holding off Justin Aubrey Whitehead. Jaws not able to sink the boat yet. Neil Kemp's got the Cub 20 dick sticks on point.
One thing that works to Whitehead's advantage is he knows it. He knows this racetrack very well. And Neil, this is the first car that he's actually built himself and owned with his own money and forked it. He'll get a bigger run off of 4 and regain the top spot. And Smith and Wells are making contact back here at the tail.
That's a little disappointing. They were putting on a good show and we're keeping it clean. That was accidental, of course, but I mean, that's never good. Mike's got a problem, man. He's got a flat or he broke some on that right front, Zach.
He's got a broke left front and a flat. As through 3 and 4, Neil Kemp going to sell it off to the top side and smash the loud pedal, trying to find some dig, but he can't find it. Whitehead from the 3rd row up to the point here. He'll be a threat to take $2 grand back to Hooks just right down the road tonight.
Hey, Zach, look who's in 4th. Passing points. Chris Davis, 98, has moved from the 5th row inside. Last starting spot all the way up to 4th. He's got a sight set on Jason Gore.
In an event of survival of the fittest, the 98 K-Motor Racing entry of Chris Davis driving that 2.5 chassis up into the 4th spot. He'll try to work on 3rd. Here comes Kemp, though. He's not done making work with the 36J of Justin Whitehead. Whitehead of the A&T Delivery Foam Pros, RaceOnTexas.com, Sains Ford, Texas Ford, Ford's Texas oldest. Did I just say that wrong 3 times? Anyway, the white flag is out.
That's a big 10-4, sir. But right now, Neil Kemp got 1 lap to get it done. Zach coming out of turn 2. Can he do anything with Justin Aubrey Whitehead? My money's on no.
My money is, well, it's easy to say when he's about 3 car lengths ahead. Final time through 3 and off of 4, though. It'll be the driver of the A&T Delivery Foam Pros, RaceOnTexas.com, Sains Ford, Texarkana Tire Wheel, Jones Septic System, Bordelon Septic, number 36J of Justin Whitehead from Hooks, Texas. 2nd, we'll go to the Club 20 suspension. Club 20 machine of Kirby. Race number 4, presented by Custom Coating and Fabrication of Chad Abernathy. Bad Chad from Mount Ada, Arkansas, in the Outlaw chassis number 4. Dalton Faulkner, keep your eyes on this guy. You've never seen him race around here, folks. I promise you right now, 27 is going to make a show tonight. Inside of 2, it'll be Zach Arden from Athens, Texas in 29X. Jimmy Moreland in 77. Tom Earl III from Maroon, Texas in the 99. And an Outlaw chassis. As they send them off in a 1 and 2, they go door to door. They go 3 wide for 3rd. And the 99 of Earl's out of the groove. He'll go to the tail. Lishman's in the 5J. That's Jason Lishman from Hooks. Michael Fagan, 13X. Justin Holt from White Oak, Texas in the 31. And Jacob Wilburn, keep your eyes on that number 66. He's already got around 3 cars chased down the front straightaway. Here he comes.
And Dalton Faulkner has assumed the top spot. He'll try to hold it up there over Chad Abernathy. Like you said, Faulkner's one to watch. He's a youngster that's got a lot of eyes on him and brought up here in the series by K-Mo, Kenneth Montgomery.
I can't say enough about this kid, man. I mean, I don't know exactly how old he is. I want to call him a kid, but I know he's fairly young. But has wins at Cleveland this year at 105. And here comes J. Will. Jacob Wilburn, the man on the move in car number 66 in that HM chassis house car. Here he comes, race fans. The Highlands, Texas racer down the back straightaway.
And I tell you, Jimmy Moreland was trying to make a run too there for 3rd, but he's falling back now. We're almost 3 wide back there with Lishman in that 66 there. Wilburn, good race back here for 5th.
A great race. Moreland going to get nearly disposed of there. Jimmy Moreland in that Outlaw chassis. Going to do battle here with that HM chassis. Is Arden going to continue to try to hold him off there. And then Acme Motorsports number 29. Chad still holding on the 2nd. But I tell you what, Faulkner has thrown the absolute keys on the counter, and he'll be checking out.
Hey, Faulkner's got the Kentucky Derby 500 whip going, Zach. He's taking off. He ain't letting nothing stop him. If a caution don't come out, he's gone.
A Secretariat or a race car. The 27 out front with the lead. Comfortably with an advantage here, Chase, into turn number 3. Here comes the battle for a 3rd. Heating up. And the turn number 3, J. Will all over the tail feather. As he'll now try to send it off of 4 to the inside. That car is digging, man. It's stuck.
Yeah, big time. Good racing back here for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Faulkner he's gone with it, so you might as well watch back there, guys. Don't blink. You got 5 of them right now smashing the loud pedal coming out of turn 2, making it a race.
It's a hell of a race for 2nd. No doubt about it. Sorry for all the kids sitting at home. It's H-E-double-L off of 4 down the front boulevard. I tell you what, they're reeling in Chad for 2nd as the 29 of Arden having a stellar run here, man.
Yeah, Chad's always tough, though, that Mount Ida, Arkansas guy. He's been racing for a long time. I love seeing him show up here, too. We're going to go 2 wide down the backstretch. Jason Lishman thought about making it 3 wide, Zach.
Bad Chad Abernathy, one of the guys who really showed up and made a name. Here comes Wilburn sliding up in front of the nose of Arden. And they nearly made contact, but trying to take advantage of Lishman and the final trip around the racetrack, Chase.
Hey, and that's one name, fans, right here. If you're local, you know Lishman. There's a lot of Lishmans have been racing. William, Paul, Jason. They get just a whole spoonful of them, man. And he'll get that car on point eventually.
On another straightaway, on another zip code and another planet, Dalton Faulkner takes the win of the KMO Racing number 27 off of 4, taking second. The Mount Ada, Arkansas racer in the Outlaw chassis. ABC Ready Mix number 4 of Bad Chad Abernathy. And how about that? From worst to third. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a drive right there. From worst to third for the Highlands, Texas racer. Driving the best engine-powered HM chassis, house car number 66. The 2017 Winter Nationals champion of Boot Hill Speedway. It's Jacob Wilburn in 66.
Fifth row inside, last one rounding out here. Cody Robbins, 89M. Tater's in whose car? He is in Wilburn's car.
Yeah,
Hey, that talk we had with Tater last night did some good.
Yeah, I didn't even have to I didn't have to twist Brian's arm. Of course, Brian is very well accomplished, but Dustin Tater Hyde, a very well accomplished modified racer. Dude, Kevin Ramey's son, Dylan Ramey, that's pretty cool to see him here tonight.
Yeah, so correct that. 36 out of Red Lick, Texas. Brian Muber, no, it's Dustin Tater Hyde. He's got the point going down the backstretch.
Old Tater, he said he'll sack up and here go to the race lead here off of turn number 4. They'll try to go 3 while they'll lean on each other just a little bit off of turn number 4. Back here for third. Ricky Sessions, the Argyle Texan, driving the BMF Red Bone Bodies number 7. He'll work to the inside there for third. It's a good one.
And you know, when Tater ran that factory stock 50, Zach, I think he mentioned it's the first time he's been in a full body car in over 15 years, 10 years, something like that. So he's only had a few races this thing so far since then. So he's still trying to get this car figured out.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks are 3 wide here coming underneath the flag stand. He's smooth as butter, baby. He'll have to be really smooth right here in the middle of them. As splitting the meat and the bun right here. Cole Burleson on the outside, the Bandit in the yellow, number 22. And Randy Buttery out of Kennedale, Texas, still going to fit the gap. They're still 3 wide. Yep. Justin McNeil out of Denton, Texas, rolling the hub and rolling it well. He'll continue off of 4.
And I tell you what, Tater looking a lot like Dalton Faulkner. He's stepping out, looking pretty out front right now. Kept that low line, trying to hold everybody off. I'll tell you, I got to say, too, Buttery, man, he reminds me of that Triple X Trouble Sean Graham who's on vacation this week. He gave us a shout-out, wanted to be here, but had plans, a while back that they planned that. So
very comparable for sure. And I imagine maybe Sean might be kicked back watching us tonight on Race on Texas. If not, he should. Oh, boy, that was close. Speaking of Buttery, he just slid there to the outside of the 22, and they made a little bit of contact there. Out front is still Tater Hyde. Second is going to be Ramey, who's driving a flawless race. This youngster holding on to second. A pair of 7, second and third. Here comes Sessions.
I tell you, good racing over the track. And you had the Bandit, man, trying to steal a position away all over the place. But right now, again, Tater just checked out on him. No one's got anything for him. But I tell you, good battle for second between Dylan Ramey, Ricky Sessions. That 89, too. I like that car, man, of Justin McNeil.
Oh, boy.
Contact.
Ramey got a little loose there off the exit of 2. Megan had a little assistance. I didn't catch that. Oh, and he may come up onto the line of the 189 of the Denton, Texas racer McNeil. McNeil smashes the loud pedal. Burleson around. The Bandit. Tough break for Cole.
The banana car found the banana peel, but he'll keep it going there. We'll keep it green here, Zach. That's always good for us.
As down the back straightaway, Burleson will re-tack onto the field here. Out front, throwing the keys on the counter. And gave him
a shot in the shorts.
He gave him a little more than a shot. He went ahead and gave him a whole punt.
You know, that I'm gonna assume that was just maybe a little hard driving because he was his little incident happened right. Well, whenever 7M had his incident, it was in front of the 189. I thought at least. Maybe the 7M doesn't agree.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if McNeil, the caution will waive here. There was undoubtedly contact made.
Better got that hanging off the back, man. You think it's an advantage or disadvantage? We got some arrow going on. I ain't gonna fit the template, Zach.
Well, I know who hates this the worst is McNeil, who had to restart at the tail. As they head off into 1, McNeil's work that he had put down onto the racing surface here in Texarkana tonight, here in heat race number 5. It's all going to be for naught, unfortunately, it appears.
Yeah, because can't be many laps left. And look at Randy Buttery, man, trying to take third away there from Phillip Sills.
Here comes Ricky Sessions off of 4. Ricky Sessions all over the tail tank of Tater Hyde. Tater Hyde feels the pressure now. The hub into 1 and 2. Tater Hyde's going to get some pressure into 1 and 2. Here comes Ricky Sessions. Going to lean on him just a little bit down the back straightaway. Half of a nose into turn number 3. The white flag will be coming out this time by.
We got a race. Don't touch my tater. That's what he's saying right now. Brian Muber's got to be on the edge of his seat. You promised you that right now.
Wow, off of 4. And, of course, Colby Mewburn has been driving this car more than Brian has this year. as they head off into 1 and 2 for the final time. Here comes Tater High with a race lead. He'll smash a loud pedal off and 2 down the back straightaway for the final time. Seals trying to take advantage of Sessions.
Yeah, now we got a good race for second, good race for third. We're almost 2 wide, 3 deep here, Zach.
Sessions drove that car into downtown Texarkana. Off of 4, your winner. Gonna go to Dustin Tater Hyde.
What a mess back there coming out of 3 and 4, man. That was wild.
I got to give it up to Sessions, though. He'd be Texarkana, Texas. Well, I didn't hear him. It'll be the 32 of Brandon Brown, driving the Hadaway Towing and Collision Club 20 suspension outlaw chassis, best engines number 32. That was interesting last night. Justin Whitehead, folks, if you weren't here. Oh, we are going. I thought we were going to go one more lap. Excuse me. Skeet Amison, the new Boston, Texas veteran, folks, in F5. Justin Choate in the 62. And ladies and gentlemen, driving the 71K tonight from Batesville, Arkansas, it's Peyton Taylor. Peyton Taylor in 71K. Eddie Husselpeck, how about that, in 62X, and Jason Cook from Grand Prairie.
I was just going to say, Zach, you got one of the best IMCA modified drivers out there in Peyton Taylor. And how about some history on this track right now? Fast Eddie Husselpeck and Skeet Amison.
Yeah, man, that's old school cool right there. How about Skeet Amison coming off a strong second place finish at the Lone Star Speedway, their last event in the limited modified main event. As they head off of 2 down the back straightaway, here comes the winningest driver at the speed plant this year in factory stock action, tied with Whitehead anyway. But Brendan Brown, what can Brown do for you? They go 3 wide there at the tail and make contact with Serber.
Fast Eddie sent it over in the corner, turn 3, but he didn't have no glue on that stamp, made some contact there with Serber. And I tell you, who else went around kind of trying to avoid that?
Eddie Spaghetti, are your meatballs ready?
And the black flag's going to match that black car again, Zach. He's already got it ready. Sorry, Fast Eddie.
His meatballs weren't ready as they roll off at turn number 4 down the front straight with a 32 of Brandon Brown out front with the lead. He's going to be stalked here by that Destroyer chassis. Destroyer chassis number 47 of Tom Earl.
I think that was Fast Eddie trying to say sorry as he took the black flag. He gave a wave out the window.
I own it. He's been doing this long enough for, you know, he knows. Off of 4 down the front straight away. He didn't mean to. The brakes probably went to the floor. It happens, seriously. Into 1. Here comes the 32 of Brown, who has the race lead. He's using that lane just a little bit off the cushion there. We are getting a little bit of a cushion built up here in the 3 and 4. He'll send it. He brought his stamps. He'll smash a loud pedal off of turn number 4, putting that best elite engine power plant built by Chuck Priestley to the test down the front straightaway in the 1. Driver the 47 of Tom Earl. Earl out of Hazlitt, working well. He'll roll the hub and drift up top there off the exit of 2, and Skeet Amison still rides 3rd in F5. Amison in that crude off chassis. Number F5, a former car that was raced by Bubba McEachern and won some races at Timberlawn Speedway. Down the front straightaway, off of 4, Peyton Taylor, who doesn't have a lot of laps in his career in one of these stock cars, a factory stock car anyway. Not sure he's raced one with the asphalt pull-off slick tires in his career. Maybe a time or two, but this surely is one of the seldom times. White flag for Brendan Brown. Whitehead's already won his. And for the folks that weren't here last night, they swapped cars. You can check it out on RaceOnTexas.com's Facebook page. 32 of Brown drove the 36J, and Whitehead drove the 32, and ended up picking up that King of the Ring victory.
And Brown broke his boss's car.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting to say the least. Checkers out, though, for Brendan Brown. What can he do for you? He'll take the checkers. Second, we'll go to the 47 from Hazlitt, Texas, Tom Earl Jr. Third, we'll go to the F5 of the veteran racer, Skeet Amison from New Boston, Texas. So the cream rises to the top as Racing Performance Chassis Custom Coating and Fabrications 00 from Falk, Arkansas. It's B.J. Moore, former track champion at Arkville, Texas as well. Inside of 2 from Greenville, Texas. He was bad fast just in practice last night. I'll tell you what, he scored a thrilling victory at Grayson County not long ago. The driver of the Quality Intermodal number 20D. It's Rowdy Day from Greenville. Outside of Rowdy, and I'll tell you what, the Days brought some fans tonight, and I love it. Outside the 4, Kamo Kenny Montgomery. Inside of 3, it'll be Chris Riggs of the Custom Coating and Fabrication number 1 RIRP. The Wild Child, Jimmy Tubbs in 72. Boot Hill Speedway's Battle of Boot Hill non-qualifier winner of the 23, it'll be Steven Neighbors from Mesquite, Texas.
Oh, we got a little spinneroonie on the back there. Was that, this is 7.
Justin Whitehead in this one had to hop out of the factory to get in this one as they go, oh, baby. Chris Riggs nearly lost the handle there off of 4. B.J. Moore going to lead lap number 1. I'll tell you what, Riggs is loose as a goose, but don't get him started into 1 and 2.
T.J. Tollison, first time that car. Oh, there's his buddy. Wild Child, Jimmy Tubbs goes around. Tough break there for Tubbs.
Tubbs going to loop it and doesn't look like he'll get the car refired.
Yeah, he was looking for a dub with Jimmy Tubbs, but he can't get it done here, unfortunately. He'll get to go to the back of this one. We can do him passing points on the limited mods too, Zach.
Baytown, Texas. And rounding out the field, He'll be outside of the 260 anyway. That'll be the driver to the Sames Ford. RaceOnTexas.com, A&T Delivery, Foam Pros, Spencer & Son, Timber 36J of Justin Whitehead. As they head off into one. Whitehead won here last Friday night as they roll off a 2 and down the back straightaway. As I tell you what, folks, we ain't going to throw it unless we got to throw it, but we going to... All right. I don't have a radio up here, any radio technology to know for sure whether we were going to stop that one or not, so. Which has typically been a $5,000 or $6,050 to win limited modified event. This year, some big details to come. Stephen Whitaker's doing a fine job down there. So the lights are going to go out. We're going to get back underway with BJ Moore from Falk. He'll smash the loud pedal. We're back underway. As they head off into one. The 00 of BJ Moore going to roll off a 2 down the back straight with Rowdy Day in hot pursuit. Into 3. Here comes Rowdy Day. He'll work to the inside. They'll go 3 wide. Here comes Whitehead. He'll send it. He'll fit it to the outside, going 3 wide off of 4.
Whitehead has got it on a rail. He said, I'm not going to fail at my home track, baby. He's up to 4th. He's going to look to the inside of TJ Tollison. He may take that spot coming down the back stretch here as we got a battle for the lead. Rowdy Day, BJ Moore.
It's a good one. Heating up in the tournament 3, but for how long? Off of 4, BJ Moore says, I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. He'll smash the loud pedal and put himself back to the outside and go back to the front of the 20D of Rowdy Day. Rowdy says, I'm going to live up to my nickname, and let's toss and tussle there, boy. Off of 2 down the back straightaway, BJ Moore holds on to the race lead, but Rowdy Day about to make work of him.
We got someone spun over there, Zach. Not too sure who that is. 7 has left the track. That's our ghost driver. He's not on our sheet, so. And we're still sitting over here in the corner, so we're going to get a caution. But that white 7's he entered the Chili Bowl in the first year when he didn't want to know have anyone there know that Tony Stewart was driving.
That's pretty cool. He didn't care to let anybody know when he flipped that fellow the bird a couple years ago. Before we get underway here, Whitehead's the man on the move here, Chase. He got a good restart too. Here comes Whitehead.
I tell you, man, he's fast, bad fast. Justin Aubrey Whitehead, y'all's getting up front. We're 3 wide coming out of turn 2.
He said, for all you folks that think I can't wheel and deal in a limited like I can do in my factory stock, here you are, 3 wide for the race lead in the 3-4. Rowdy Day says, let's throw some bows into 3 and off of 4. Day will go to the inside of the 00 of Falk's BJ Moore, but not enough as Whitehead is sailing and sending it up top.
He said, I'm going to put him to bed. I'm Justin Whitehead. I'm going to get out front and check out and look pretty. BJ Moore trying to hold on a second. He can't do it. Day's going to assume the spot. Hey, look who's coming up in 4th there. That's the 23 of Steven Neighbors.
He says, I want to be your neighbor. Off of 4. Neighbors back there in the 4th spot trying to reel in your lead trio. Down the boulevard into 1. BJ Moore still stalking the tire tracks. Is Rowdy Day going to take another stab? But Whitehead's experience, I believe, at this racetrack right now is what's paying dividends for him as he's able to just really diamond off the middle part of the racetrack and really get back in the throttle. Hugging that cushion, man.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Whitehead better keep it out front because I tell you that 20's coming. He says, I'm here to play. I'm Rowdy Day. We go into 1 and 2 here trying to chase down Justin Whitehead.
As Rowdy Day's car is rolling very well right around the hub of the racetrack. He'll be a factor in tonight's main event, but he's not going to be done here with Whitehead yet. Whoa, Whitehead nearly lost the handle there. He sent it very it's a very thin line between love and hate running that cushion like you are with reckless abandon, man. You can be right there on the edge of disaster. As you can see, man, Justin's flirting with disaster right now.
Tell you what, boy, he's getting that car set up and ready for tonight, man. He's out front trying to get it all wheeled and dealed. We'll come on turn 4. We're going to get a checkered flag for Justin Aubrey Whitehead.
And he swept up high that time. Whitehead takes the win. As Chase said, the 20 of Rowdy Day will grab 2nd. Falk, Arkansas's BJ Moore was 3rd. 4 will go to Mesquite, Texans, Steven Neighbors.
To have you everywhere at once, I promise you we would, buddy.
Oh, geez.
But we can't.
Don't butter me up, please.
Butter my biscuits. Where's Randy Buttery?
He's in the pits now. He had a pretty good run of the factory stock, though. As they head off into 1 for the first time here. Into 1. We'll see what happens. He slides up in front of that Casey Kuykendall to that IRP. Down the back straightaway, Jimmy Day going to stalk his tire tracks into 3, but Day says, I'll send it up top and grab some cush. Watch this by Jimmy Day. That was sick.
Oh, we're 3 wide. Come out of the corner. Adam Roy makes some contact there.
Golly.
Tough break there for the 4R.
Kevin Rowland.
Yeah, that was kind of ugly. But right now, again, Jimmy Day, I tell you what, I'm impressed, Zach, because Jimmy Day was here for the first time about a month and a half ago, and he did not have a good trip here at 610 Speedway. This little place kind of gave him some hell.
And he jumped the cushion that time there and nearly opened up the door. And I'll tell you what, Kevin Rowland is about to send fireworks to the hometown driver at a Red Lick. But here we go for the race lead. Kuykendall fitted there to the inside of the 23, but Jimmy Day is rocketing off the exit of turn number 2.
Adam Roy better be driving with his ears listening behind him, because you're right. I don't think he's too happy with him, Zach. But, hey, that's racing. Oh, a little loose there in second place. The 99, that's Casey Kuykendall.
One thing that Adam Roy has working to his advantage, he's a feature race winner here this season, of course. And he has probably more limited modified wins at this racetrack than any other driver, I'd say, outside of his brother. I'll tell you, right now, as the 1J at Weaver took a scenic route, here comes Adam Roy. He's got it working up top, and he'll take second at the line, I bet. He does.
Red Lick, Texas, Red Lick Mafia taking second place here as we get the halfway point from our flagman. He's going to get a battle from Kuykendall, though, but that high side momentum is going to carry him, Zach, down the backstretch.
Adam Roy, I called that a little prematurely. I just felt like I seen it coming, and I see into the future sometimes. They roll off a 4. This time he'll smash a loud pedal.
And Rowland is still coming too, Zach. He's not going to forget what happened. He'll try to take third away from Kuykendall as well.
Some drivers just race better when they're pissed. I tell you what. But Kevin's a great driver no matter what. But there are certain drivers that, I used to always kind of aggravate my brother before he got in the race car. I wanted to drive a little with his head on fire. I was like, man, you look terrible in hot laps, So anyway, down the front straightaway, Kevin Rowland, if he can get to the back bumper, he will live up to the moniker of what that chassis name is. It's a wicked race car. He might put a wicked move on the deuce.
Yeah, I tell you what, these Day Boys came to take a check home with them tonight. Looking good here in the limited modifieds.
Take the gloves off. Let's go. The white flag is going to be out. Adam Roy about to get a shot in the shorts if Rowland can get there. Here it comes.
Yeah. Rowland picked up an impressive victory at Devil Bowl Speedway during the IMCA Modified Tour when I was over there that Wednesday night. Zach, he had that car looking pretty. Trying to try to get by Adam P. Wade and Roy here as we get the white flag.
Down the front straightaway in the turn number 1. Final time. Oh, no, checkers out. I'm sorry. The 23 of Jimmy Day takes the dub over the deuce of Adam Roy. Third, we're going to...
Corn boy. Don't be talking about my tater tot.
Oh, man.
I'll see you down there in a little bit.
So the lineup for this 4-cylinder first heat tonight, race fans, in the custom coating and fabrication of Adams Automotive heat race number 1. It'll be Chris McKnight from Hooks, Texas, the 12M, Gunnar Riggs in the 1R. Morgan Powell from Texarkana, Arkansas, the 21M outsides, Cody Laughlin in the 11C, Luke Wheat, and the Hadaway Towing number 32L, Dakota Cooper. Last Friday night's main event winner, Dakota Cooper out of Willisville, Arkansas. He's in the 3D, and the 4R's Danny Rambo from Texarkana. Battle in the back straight over there side-by-side for the race lead. McKnight, the former factory stock transplant. And the blue and yellow letter number 12 rolls the hub of the racetrack off of 4. But making quick work and going to the lead from outside row 3 from 6 to the point. Last Friday night's winner here at Texarkana. Dakota Cooper showing up and showing out again.
A little bit of ice, not a whole lot. They should have them already. Burger nachos, something like that. They could do it quick for you. So good battle here for second as 32L is going to send it over there. Luke Wheat, the youngster. Right now, Morgan Powell's assumed the second spot. And hey, that's Chris McKnight in the 12M. Former factory stock driver trying to catch up right now with Morgan Powell, who's holding Luke Wheat off for second, but Wheat's going to look to the outside here. Going down the backstretch, but right now Dakota Cooper, Willisville, Arkansas, got his first feature win here at 610 Speedway last weekend. He's sitting pretty out front. 21M there, Morgan Powell, it's a new car for her. A few races on it now. She's trying to get it shaken out. Same thing for the 4R of Danny Rambo. That's a new ride for Rambo after he finally had to scrap the one we kept calling Jason, because I think we thought that he totaled it 3 or 4 times, and he kept getting that thing back and safe enough to drive. But Dakota Cooper picking up where he left off last weekend. Stepping out on everybody here. Good battle for second, though, as Luke Wheat took the position. Morgan Powell's going to cut it down the inside and look to take it back. Chris McKnight trying to chase him down. Danny Rambo behind him. Last car out there right now is a 1R of Gunnar Riggs. He's also a youngster. Him and Luke Wheat, I mean, they are young kids. Got to be, I'm thinking 12, 14 years old age range. So Luke Wheat got a feature win last year down at Boot Hill Speedway. White flag is out for Dakota Cooper, but the battle is for second. Morgan Powell the inside, Luke Wheat to the outside. And I tell you what, don't slip up because Chris McKnight and Danny Rambo will be there. Oh, issues. McKnight pushes up in the corner. Danny Rambo assumes a spot. McKnight looks like he is broken. Unfortunate for Chris McKnight there. So he'll take over the spot. Danny Rambo moves up to 4th, and looks like Morgan Powell has a little slip up coming out of turn 3 and 4. That's going to give Luke Wheat the run. He'll take 2nd away from Morgan Powell. So unofficially, your top 3, Morgan Powell will take 3rd. Luke Wheat will take 2nd, but your winner out of Willisville, Arkansas, that's the 3D of Dakota Cooper, picking up another win here at 610 Speedway in the heat race, number 1, 4 cylinders. Bird. And on the back, not on my sheet, he's Mr. Is it Mr. Chris? Are you here? Captain Universe, Justin Converse. That's another fast car coming from the back. Watch it. Don't blink, because that C49 will undoubtedly be up front. Oh, Chris Perkins sends it. Boy, he couldn't find his stamp glue, and he's going to make contact with Lishman. Converse has went around as well, trying to avoid that. Tough break. Another one not on my sheet there is at the 13J of, I don't know, Poor Boy Racing, Jesse Tate or Dalton Vines is in that car tonight. I'm going to guess Dalton Vines. Oh, Mewburn and Perkins make a little contact here on the front stretch. And, you know, this is how it normally looks as Converse is out front this far with the lead, but he's not got the lead. He's at the background after that spin-a-rooney. He kept it going there, but he's not going to make up any ground unless we have a caution here. But I tell you what, coming to the top, coming to the front, that wrap has made that car faster. It's the 14 of Lishman. He's taking it to the top spot. So right now, Justin Lishman out front. Here comes Connor Mewburn. Another kid that's been fast over here. We've got the 13J parked right off the top of 3 and 4, though. I don't like that from a safety standpoint. Well, if nothing else, Converse can kind of fine-tune his car here in this heat races. He's not going to have a chance here. No caution is going to come out. Chris Perkins hanging on the 3rd, looking in the back of Connor Mewburn. That's really your race right now, as Lishman's got the top spot under control unless he slips up there to let Mewburn or Perkins close in on him. You know, I'm not wondering if we don't have Dalton here and Jesse Tate, because I don't see the red fire suit over there. Man, he's out of the car over there off turn 3 and 4. Again, I don't like that, but we're going to get the checkered flag either way. So right now, Lishman coming down the back stretch. Connor Mewburn looking to his back bumper there to see what he can do, but we are going to get the 2 to go. Right now, look at Connor Mewburn. He's all over the back of the 14 of Lishman there. We're going to have a race for this top spot here. Zach, as they get the white flag. I think Mewburn's coming. Lishman cannot slip up, pizza stick man.
Yeah, don't speculate about that, David.
Yes, sir. Justin Lishman, Connor Mewburn, Chris Perkins all over each other there. As we may finish the way we're running, boy, I really thought Mewburn was going to get up there, and he sends it in the corner, but it's going to be too little too late. Give it up for heat race winner number 2 in the 4 cylinders, Justin Lishman, the 14 out of Texarkana, Arkansas, picking up the heat race win. 36 of Connor Mewburn, unofficial, takes 2nd with Chris Perkins there in 3rd.
The driver of the 504 factory stock.
All right, let me get up here and draw this for you right here. So I just pick a color, any color. Well, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'm going to go with that blue right there. How about them Cowboys? Ha ha. So,
I bet I know who's going to get that.
who do y'all think I should give this to?
You got the 10, folks. Who should he give it to? It doesn't matter where Justin starts, because last year he started 10th.
Let's see you try to jump the start now.
Yeah. He's going to try to sink his battleship there, give him the 10th spot.
Now Justin Whitehead's going to draw, folks. So let's give a hand for the driver who swept both of his heats so far tonight in the limited and the factory stock. The driver of the A&T Delivery Phone Pro, Spencer and Son Timber, RaceOnTexas.com. Outlaw chassis driver of Justin Whitehead.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Ooh, he drew the blue, and everybody knows my colors are blue and yellow. Number 6. Woo. I ought to do a crowd vote for who gets it. Number 6. No, I think I'm going to go with Peyton Taylor.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, driver typically the Taylor Chassis Open will modify from Batesville, Arkansas, Peyton Taylor.
How y'all doing? I'd like to thank Justin Whitehead first for giving me a 6. It could have been about 3 or 4 worse. So. What color y'all want to see? Red. Give me a red. Thank y'all for coming out and supporting this. We appreciate y'all. Number 5. Ooh, that's going to be right beside me. It is not going to be KR.
Yeah. Strategic pick coming right here.
Who y'all want?
Fireball.
Tater, I'm going to put you back here beside me. We've raced together quite a bit.
Two modified drivers working out with each other there. How about the driver, ladies and gentlemen, from Red Lick, Texas? Former voted most popular driver at Texas Motor Speedway's dirt track. It's Dustin Tater Hyde, who won the third heat race tonight.
Thank y'all, everybody, for coming out for the Parker Lee Project and coming out here to 67 Speedway. And it feels good to race against all these guys and be right here at home, my hometown. So thank all y'all. I'm going to go with silver because it's got some Dallas Cowboys with it.
Because Tater's number 1.
Kevin Rogers, here you go, bud. Appreciate you putting it on.
Lap 1, turn 1 caution coming here tonight.
Well, it truly is an honor to qualify for the pole for this prestigious race. So we appreciate that. Hey, thanks for coming out. Kevin Rogers, Rockwall, Texas. We race about 3 times a year. We suck about 4 times a year. So we're going to try to put on a show for you. So I guess somebody hand me one. Let's see who we're going to give somebody else here. I got the number 9 here. I'm not going to give it to Songer because you're as bad as I am. Give it Tom Earl. Who we gonna give it to? You know, I think I'm going to give it to everybody's fan favorite, old Bubba, whatever his last name is, and see if he can get it done off the back there. So, thank you, buddy. Shake my hand.
Hey, speaking of 9s, you ever seen 9 drivers not take the green flag and hit the loud pedal because KR's up front? He wants them to get out front by himself and let him screw up.
All right, Bubba McKitchen from Halton, Louisiana. Appreciate number 9, KR. I'm still going to pass you. What color y'all want to see?
You're 8 up.
Ooh. Let's go with Dustin Sprouse.
He don't mind. Eat his rear rockets. He'll pass them all.
Thanks for coming out, guys. I'm Dustin Sprouse. I'm going to be driving the number 28 car, a.k.a. Macho Man from the big town of Crandall, Texas. We have 0 stoplights. Give me the white one.
Oh, you got to announce it.
Let's see. We got... I think this is just, without a question, we got a guy from Iowa, so we know he can't drive. He had to fly here.
How about
Merry
that,
Christmas,
folks?
you and KR. Y'all put on a show and don't take us out.
How about it, race fans, though, from Des Moines, Iowa, 67 Speedway. Give him a warm welcome. He's here tonight for a great cause. How about it for Jamie Songer? He'll be driving the number 10, I believe, in the Battle Royale.
Who did Songer's daughter pick to win this race? I don't remember.
I think everybody picked KR.
Well, he couldn't pay that little girl in Iowa. She's all about some jaws.
She's the only one in the family with talent. I'm Jamie Songer. I'm all the way from Des Moines, Iowa. I'm here because there's a great cause in the Parker Lee Project, and I think we should all give them a big round of applause. Bobby? This is Bobby, my good luck charm. He says if KR runs into me, he's beating the crap out of him. Draw one, buddy.
What color? Top one? Number 7.
Boatman will wet himself. He's got to come from clear back there, as old as he is. I don't know. I'd like to give it to Cook because he's probably the best driver left, but we got to have somebody up front besides me and KR, so hopefully Cook will draw. I'm going to give it to the old man.
Thank you. I'm Ken Boatman. I'm from Bullard, Texas. And I appreciate everybody coming out. This is a great cause. Glad y'all could show up and support this. I want that bright orange one right there. Number 4. Number 4. All right. Who needs it? Yeah, look at there. How about that? How about that? Let's give it to Mr. Tom Earl.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Tom Earl from Haslett, Texas. I drive the 47 car. I want to appreciate everybody coming out and supporting the Parker Lee project, coming out and supporting 67, Kevin Rogers, Kevin Sester, and everybody else that put this deal on. What color y'all want to see? That's it? Oh, yeah. We always forget about Cook.
That's the fireball talking.
Yeah, they saved that number 3, Dale Earnhardt, Jason Cook, same. It's all the same, baby.
Race fans, let's give a round for all your top 10 drivers here for the Battle Royal. And once again, we had them autograph each of these Frisbees. They're going to go out and pick a kid. I believe they're going to give it to them. If they win the race, come down and get a picture with the winner.
So if you're lucky enough to get one of these, definitely keep them. Watch this race, see who wins. Get your picture taken with the winner right here.
It's 10 laps. And for a lot of fun and for some bragging rights, let's see how long KR can hold on to the handle. He'll smash the loud pedal off of 4. We're underway in your second annual Battle Royale.
Yeah, this one will be a good one. Don't blink, fans.
Oh, boy. Jason Cook's all over the tilt tank of the 62. And they go 3 wide off of 2 down the back straightaway.
KR's the cheese. He'll slide off the bun there, Zach.
Oh, my goodness.
So right now, we got a good battle here as the field is heating up. 10 laps. That's not long, so these guys have to get to where they want to be quickly.
Whitehead's making quick work. He'll try to shoot the gap and go to the inside. And he's up to 6th now, down the back straightaway. 36J has worked his way into 6th. He'll try to the tilt tank of the 71K of Peyton Taylor for 5th.
Yeah, Sprouse is trying to make Whitehead eat his rear rockets, baby. But Whitehead is there. He's all over the back of the Macho Man. He gives him a shot in the trunks.
You know, all these guys are thinking to themselves, like, eventually, Whitehead's going to be stalking my tail tank. He's got to be somewhere.
KR from first to last, because that's what he does best.
But honestly, though, I got to give it to him. He's out there. He ain't looped it. Ever 4. Now, this right here just shows, it really puts it into perspective. It puts it into perspective how tough it is to drive one of these cars, especially given going 2 or 3 wide. Here comes Cook. He'll try to cook the tail tank of the 10 and throw him on the grill here in the 3 and 4, the 10 of Songer. Songer says, I didn't come from Des Moines, Iowa to finish 2nd.
I tell you, if there's anybody in the or any state that they know where to race, it is Iowa, baby. Home of modifieds.
And the home of a lot of dirt tracking. Alpha 2 down the back straightaway. I'll tell you what, we got a 4-way breakaway for the lead right now. Earl in the 47. Duke of Earl and the Destroyer chassis. Red Bone Bodies entry, they'll fade off of 4, the yellow, and nope, halfway, 5 to go.
Yeah, we're going to keep it halfway, keep it green, keep it pretty. Talk about Iowa. Isn't it some guy named Scott Bloomquist from Iowa?
Do you know, no, he's from Mooresburg, Tennessee. Isn't it such a big, I'll tell you, down the back straightaway, isn't it interesting, though, how the racetrack is just phenomenal right now. They're side by side right here for the top spot as Cook's rolling the hub and rolling it well, but here comes Whitehead. Jaws into the mix, and Sprouse right there. What is Cook going to come up with this time?
It's a good question. Scott Bloomquist is from Fort Dodge, Iowa, sir. But,
no, he's from Mooresburg, Tennessee.
Well, you need to correct the internet because that's the one who taught me that.
Right, we're not going to talk about it right now. Into turn number 3, Jason Cook's out front with a race lead. Here comes Whitehead.
And we're almost 3 wide, Zach.
Alpha 4 down the front straightaway, folks, from 10th, trying for the lead. Cook says, oh no, here he comes. As Ken Boatman looped it there off the exit of 2 into 1.
You think Jason Cook hear this Jaws music playing?
I like that word. It's a good word. As we'll go at it, NASCAR-style double file restart. Jason Cook, Songer, and Whitehead's fanning out. I'm not sure about it. I mean, he's going to take the lead by the time they get to the flag stand. They're back underway into 1.
Here comes Cook. Songer on the outside. Whitehead's the cheese in the middle. We're going to be almost 4 wide. Zach, here comes the Macho Man.
We are 4 wide. And Justin Whitehead has done what Justin Whitehead does, and he's gone to the lead. But Tom Earl says, get out of my house. Whitehead says, this is my house. 67 Speedway off of 4 is a place that I was born to race. Down the front straightaway, he'll take over the race lead.
Yeah, I don't know if Cook has got a problem there, but he has dropped, man. He's dropping like a fly.
That dude is an absolute assassin, folks, behind the wheel of a race car. But I tell you what, Tom Earl the third, or no, this is Junior. Tom Earl ain't too bad himself, folks. Say something. Out front with the race lead in the 47 off of 4. Here comes Whitehead, but Tom Earl said he's not done yet with him. 2 to go.
I think Tom Earl poured the fireball in the gas tank, Zach. He's right there hanging with Jaws, baby.
Gave him a little slight tap in the tail tank, maybe. Looked like it from my vantage point. But nonetheless, I tell you, he's keeping the 36J honest. This right here just proves how fast that 36J car is here week in and week out.
And if he slips up, man, look at the Macho Man with 1 to go. Back coming to the front here.
Into 1, the Battle Royale. We'll see. It's choreographed. We'll see if he throws a haymaker into 3 or 4, but they still have to use both of these cars later on.
Take the gloves off and let's let it ride. Come on, Tom Earl. What can you do with Jaws? Take us home, Zach.
Back to back from 10th to win last year and 10th to win for the 2nd straight year of their 2nd annual Battle Royale Invitational winner goes to Justin Aubrey Whitehead, Jaws at 36J. So appreciate your round of applause when he gets ready to climb out of the Thompson Motorsports, Spencer & Son Timber A&T Delivery, Borderline Septic, 7-time Cajun Classic winner. 36J Justin Whitehead back in Battle Royale victory lane.
Mr. Factory Stock.
Justin Whitehead. It has been an impeccable start to the weekend. You're undefeated so far. You won the 1st annual King of the Ring last night. You've won the 1st annual Battle Royal. You roll in tonight. You start 10th again. Was there any doubt in your mind you could get the job done?
Man, what a race, fans. Y'all enjoy that? I sure did. That was awesome. Awesome. A lot of fun. Had a great time. I can't thank everybody that helps me enough. Great spot. Tom Earl, I thought was fixing to blow my doors off at the end, but I hung in there, and can't thank everybody for everything they do, for Megan and Phillip for the Parker Lee Project. Everything's for a great cause.
Man, Justin, you won quite a few races the last few years, but this one for bragging rights, not a whole lot of money on the line, but I tell you, this one's got to mean just as much putting this check on the wall as any other race.
That's my 2nd favorite check behind the one I got last year.
How about that, man? Let's hear about everybody who helps you out in the race car.
Spencer & Son Timber, A&T Delivery, Pro 1 Transmission, Thompson Motorsports, C&D Plumbing, Hadaway's Towing, and Race on Texas and Foam Pros.
One more thing. What about the 4 wide move there off of 2?
Was that 4?
Yeah, they were like 4. I think you could have fit 5 different lanes there.
Man, it's an awesome racetrack. That was awesome. If that's more to come, what we got later, it's going to be great.
All right, one more thing. How awesome is it to see 67 Speedway packed out like this, man? This is like your home track.
It's been probably 10 years since we've got a good crowd like this. I can't thank y'all enough for coming out.
Congratulations, Justin.
Yes, sir.
I need the kid with the 10th wheel to come down and take a picture with Justin Whitehead, please. Who got the Tom, what a race for you, man. You gave it everything you had.
Everything I had. Yeah, I was trying, and I knew the bottom was good, and I didn't expect him to turn back down there. I was like, okay, here we go, and boy, I was dead on the brakes.
Did you want to see that last restart there with a few to go to kind of refocus there?
I got to get it regrouped back in and everything, yeah, because I know Jason had a good line on the bottom. I knew it was good, but he was there, so.
Can you go tell Junior now that he has no excuses? You got a hot rod, huh?
Right, yeah. He better hold on.
Hey, man, let's hear about everybody that helps you out in the race car.
I got Platinum Service Group, Best Engines. I've got Big Jim Racing, Wise County Details. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few, probably some good ones, but I mean, it takes everybody to do it. So,
great to see you here, Tom, man. Have a safe trip back to Hazlitt. Give it up for him, folks. Tom Earl, give him a round of applause, coming home 2nd tonight.
We need to work on getting fireball in that car for Tom Earl. '07 Dustin Young out of New Boston, Texas, 3rd row inside with a 41 of Dylan Lasco. Then you got 29 of Daniel Sills, the 89M of Cody Robbins, 99 of Tom Earl III, 11X Tommy Woody, 21G Paul Garrett, 62H is Eddie Hushelbeck. We're going to go green.
Underway in your first B main of the night here for the factory stocks at 67. The top 3 will go to the main event. Dustin Sprouse out front with the race lead off of turn number 4. The 4 of Abernathy on his tire tracks off the 4 down the front straight with the 83 of Kim Boatman into the mix. Dylan Alasko coming around to the middle of turns 1 and 2. And they'll get it refired. We'll stay green.
So right now, Dustin Sprouse, he's leading this one, sitting pretty again. Top 3 going to transfer to your A main tonight, Zach. We've got some already locked in. We'll have the rest of them coming up shortly. So right now, you've got the top 3, and right now on the outside looking in is going to be Nate Dixon in the 110. Dustin, so look at that. Ken Bowman right now giving Abernathy the business, Zach. The old timer trying to get it done here. A good battle for second. They're side by side.
Door to door, door handle to door handle. Down the back straightaway. Here comes the 10 of Dixon. Nate's ready to get nasty here, Chase. Off of turn number 4, they'll go 3 different lanes wide, or try to here for the second spot. The bridesmaids open for the taking.
I can barely hear y'all talking. They're not letting my wife in. I got to walk down there real quick.
As the lights are out, and we're back under. Never weren't under the green. Into 3, Ken Bookman stalking the tire tracks. Actually, he'll go to the hub of the racetrack as the 4 fans out wide. They're off of 4, smashes the loud pedal with that Bun race engine power plant underneath the hood of the ABC Ready Mix Outlaw chassis number 4. Last season, coming into the 2017 edition of the 5,000 win factory stock 50 at Timberlawn Speedway, the car 4 of Mount Arkansas's Chad Abernathy was one of the hottest drivers who had the ticket into that race, who appeared to be one of the top favorites as he won the final race coming into that deal. And always shows up and shows out and brings his guns to these big money factory stock events. And all of a sudden, throw him into the ring. I'm telling you right now, that car, the black, maybe the, I won't call it the ugliest car, but pretty never went fast. That 89M is pretty fast, undoubtedly. The sprint car ace from Mansfield, Louisiana. The Beard, Cody Robbins, working his way inside of the top 5, but he may run out of time. Tick-tock goes the race clock. Instead of the hourglass is ticking away for him. He's got to go, and he's got to go now. Cody Robbins rolling outside of the racetrack, but right now still the battle for second is a good one. Nate Dixon, he wants them two to get the racing very hard, maybe make some contact as Sprouse is way out front on his lonesome in 28. Down the boulevard, Bookman, oh boy, trying to slide up in front of the nose of the 4, still leaves him room there. And they're trying to go 3 different lanes wide here. The racetrack's shaping up, and it's good right now. 3 wide for transfer, down the back straightaway. Here comes Dixon, they're still 3 wide. Through 3 and 4. How about that? Nate Dixon sliding up. He'll get 2 for the price of 1, the Walmart special, but the 4 of Abernathy says not a chance. Not going to happen on my watch. Not going to happen on my watch. You can take that thing to the self-checkout. Off of 2 down the back straightaway. They'll still go 3 different lanes wide. That 67 Speedway is heating up tonight, baby. It's getting good. It's getting racy from top, middle, bottom. That's what you want as a dirt track fan. The white flag is out for Sprouse. He is gone with the win. Dirty Dancing out front. Abernathy continues to hold on a second. Dixon wants to try for more. He'll go to the hub in here to 1 and 2. Final time for Ken Boatman to get on the whip and put it to it. And here comes Robbins trying to throw his hat into the ring here late. But he may run out of time, and I believe he will. Final time through 3 and 4. Sprouse is going to win it going away. He threw the keys on the counter. Look at Cody Robbins. Holy smokes, I don't think he let out of the gas. Off of 4 to the checkers. Sprouse won it, of course. Second will go to the 4 of Abernathy and grabbing the 3rd and final transfer spot. How about it for the Parker Lee Project number 10 car of Nate Dixon. Inside of row number 2 from Texarkana, Arkansas, the man who was on fire at Timberlawn Speedway last season. He picked up 7 wins on the year between 4 different racetracks. Aaron Green from Texarkana in 87. From Crandall, the 721 is Jason Gore, Jason Cook out of Grand Prairie, Texas, the 504X, Zach Arden, and the Acme Motorsports number 29 from Athens. The lights are out, we're underway. The top 3 go to the main event. The top 3 will go to the main event tonight here at Texarkana for the 3rd annual Smackdown, and we got them together here in the 1 and 2. Serber back there at the tail, the 31 of Oaks, of the White Oak Texan, Justin Holt. As they roll off of turn number 4, out front with the race lead is going to be the Argyle Texan, Ricky Sessions. Sessions ain't messing tonight. He gets a little cattywampus there off the exit 2, opens up the door for Earl, and he goes down the back straight with a second. I tell you what, Sessions all over the racetrack right now. Car is loose as a goose. Ricky Sessions on the edge of disaster right now. That car is very loose on him. Gonna have to tighten that baby up. That's if he can hold on and go to the main event tonight. Now to dial himself right out of the ballpark. Before the battle for transfer is heated up. Here comes Gore. He'll fight to the outside of the youngster. The 18-year-old Aaron Green and the 12 of Bo Perry. Coming in tonight as one of the hottest factory stock drivers around. He'll be fun to watch. That was his nickname before that happened.
It just makes what happened even funnier then, doesn't it?
It does. Tell you, but he'll have his work cut out from him from the tail. Here we go, folks. The Destroyer chassis trying to destroy the competition with Earl behind the cockpit. He'll smash the loud pedal. We're back underway.
So here we go. Tom Earl Jr., Ricky Session, Aaron Green, Jason Gord, Jason Cook. This one's full of them again, Zach.
Here comes Aaron Green, the mean green fighting machine. Down the back straightaway. Cook's going to take over the third and final transfer spot chase. It's heating up in the turn number 3.
I tell you what, Mike Wells right there too, trying to fight his way in that top 3. They know how important it is to get these positions quickly. And Bo Perry, man, look for him. I don't think he'll be in the back very long.
You spoke my mind there. I was exactly about to say that the 12 car is going to be coming to the front with his head on fire. When Bo Perry drives a little peed off, if you will, it's always a good thing for him. I don't know about the rest of the competition.
Well, he just let Zach Arden know he was coming through.
Ricky Sessions just let everybody know that he can't stay on the back straightaway. Oh, man.
Oh, Bo Perry driving hot. It's finna get hot in here.
I don't know. Bo knows.
Bo knows. You're right. Bo knows.
Oh, Bo.
Bo knows that a caution will come out and that car will magically fire up and we'll drive off and he's going to be mad. Real
sure that was the case with Bo. That's a sign of frustration, obviously. I mean, the frustration meter's pegged out through the roof. He knows he has such a good car. He knows that he could win this event if he could get inside of the race, but unfortunately will not have a chance to do so tonight as Aaron Green's back underway from the point.
Yeah, the 2017 Timberline Speedway Factory Stock Points champion from Genoa, Arkansas, Aaron Green out front looking pretty. It's been a while since he's been out front too, Zach. He's been trying to get this thing back together after he went limited modified racing for a short while, got back into factory stock, and he's had to get that thing rolling.
And I'll be honest with you, I actually told Aaron, I said, man, I don't know what you were doing because you had that thing rolling, son. I mean, he was winning down at Diamond Park nearly every time he'd go down there, and he was winning consistently at Timberline Speedway. Like I said, man, came away with 7 wins last year as they go side by side for the race, either 2 by 2 by 2, all the way back to 6, folks. This is what you like to see.
I guarantee you, Jason Cook's got the face on him right now as he's looking for the lead on the inside of Aaron Green. We're 2 by 2, first, second, and third, fourth.
And the driver on the move, the BFK, the Black Flag King, Justin Holton, the 31, is working himself into the mix. He says, you know what, I'm about due for one of these big factory stock crown jewels, at least to get into the show tonight. He has his work cut out for him in that number 31, but right now your top 5 is tighter than the top string on the Texas fiddle.
And here comes Mighty Mike Wells looking on the high side, going in turn 3 and 4 on Ricky Sessions. He'll make it too wide over here. He's going to try to take the 4th spot away so he can look for the 3rd spot for the transfer, Zach.
Sessions, his car is very loose right now. Is the 87 of Green going to get in there and maybe tap the tail tank of the 504 of Cook? As they head down the back straight, Mike Wells still going to hang it out up top.
Wells said, I'm going to get 1. I'm going to get 2 of them maybe here as I go into 3 and 4. He is on fire, Zach, NBA Jam style. Watch Mighty Mike Wells out of Texarkana, Texas.
Good, fun, tight race in there between a pair of outlaw chassis. The Belton, Texas racer of Jason Gore holds the 3rd and final transfer spot right now. They'll head down the back straight. Mike Wells going to finally dispose of the Argyle Texan. Ricky Sessions will go to 4th. Aaron Green leaving that bottom wide open for the taking for the 721, and he'll smash the loud pedal and get back to 2nd.
I tell you what, Ricky Sessions not going away either. But Mike Wells, he's got 1 more spot to transfer tonight's A-Main. That 38 outlaw factory stock trying to get it done.
So the driver of the Franklin Safari, James Thompson Trucking, Jack's Porthouse, Texas Star Concrete, LB's Electric, KH Suspension, 5A General Contracting, All Pro Clutch and Driveline, CM Pump Service, Lone Star Tax Service, Stealth Industries, Dirty Mule Bar, sponsored 504. That's a few sponsors, but hey, you got to get them all out there for him. The 504 is doing a well of a job. Jason Cook out front.
You know, I hate that right there. Just Mike Wells tried to take the low line instead of taking the high line like he's been doing and been on fire with there, and it kind of bit him there. So they'll try to make up some ground. He's kind of running that middle groove right now. We're going to get the white flag 1 more time around.
You got to respect it, though, because what do you have to lose at this point? If you're not in a transfer spot, you're sitting 4th, and you step up a lane, and maybe you find something up top. Race guy's getting locked down on the bottom. I mean, it was just 3 wide.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely that inside line is starting to kind of be a favorite, isn't it, Zach? But Mike Wells is going to come up just a spot short, I think, here, man.
Oh, it kicked the mute tires out some. We'll be okay. The 504 of Jason Cook will take the dub.
So Jason Cook got a face only.
Jason Lishman from Hooks, Texas, the 5J inside of 3, the 7 of Cortland Smith. Outside, the 06 is smooth as butter, baby. It's Randy Buttery from Duncanville, Texas. Inside of 4 would be Cole Brothers, and the lights are out. We're going to go green. Top 3 go to the main event. And there go 3 wide for the race lead off the exit of turn number 2 as they head down the back straightaway. Walter Hamilton, the meat in the bun there in the 3 and 4. The hot Louisiana youngster. And he'll slide up in front of his nose, nearly will leave some room to the outside. Bubba McEachern will squeeze by and leave lap number 1.
Sitting out front, looking pretty again. Bubba McEachern right now holding off Walter Hamilton. Again, the hero, not the zero. Right now we are 2 wide for third, too, is Jason Lishman trying to hold on to that transfer spot, but he's got them all over him with the 06 of Randy Buttery, as well as the 83 there. That's Philip Sills, the 93, looking at the inside of Buttery, who's got it buttered up and fell off the backstretch. He'll gather it up, though. That's going to let the 129 there get to his inside. That's Justin McNeil, excuse me, the 189. So Buttery gives up a couple spots there. Your top 3 to transfer right now, Jason Lishman in the 5, holding that catbird seat with the 1W, Walter Hamilton in the 25 of Bubba McEachern. So right now, though, Bubba's got Walter all over his heels there, Zach.
Two stellar drivers, none doubt about it, as Walter Hamilton from Irving, Texas. But I tell you what, this youngster here, Bubba McEachern, he slipped up there over the exit 2. Here comes Walter. Heisenberg ready to break bad on him. He'll pull the tail tank with the number 25 laser chassis through 3 and off of 4. It's up to Bubba now to put that laser race car up near the front in the factory main event tonight, because Bo Perry's not going to be able to do it. We got a great battle here for the top spot with pending lap traffic up ahead. Logan Griffin, the slower car, will it impede the progress of your top 2 cars? Lishman in the 3rd and final transfer spot comfortably right now, Chase. But I tell you what, the 189 of McNeil is coming.
Yep, you were just worried about. There comes Justin McNeil. Look at the inside right on the 93 of Philip Sills out of Shepherd, Texas. But he's got to get it done quick if he's going to catch Jason Lishman for that transfer spot.
And this is gonna play a factor right here on the front straightaway. The 1W of Hamilton is going to go where the 25 does not, or he makes a fool of me.
Let me tell you, making a fool of it. This mic works a lot better when I'm not muted, doesn't it? Oh my! Bubba McEachern, lap traffic going to make a difference here. Walter Hamilton, Walter Hamilton cutting my brake because he didn't have to back off right there, Zach.
Yeah, I knew that the lap traffic was going to do something there to him. It impeded the progress of the 25 for just a moment, but enough to get him through unscathed. 25 of McEachern still leads. Oh, baby. I don't know why I thought he was about to lose the handle.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but it certainly
looked like it a little bit. I'll give you that. And I tell you what, here comes Jason Lishman, who can pass the lap car as well. Our top 3 sitting pretty right now unless there's an issue. You got your transfers kind of set, looks like. I don't know if McNeil's going to have time, but we're going to have a battle for the lead here momentarily.
It's been a battle for the entirety of this one. It's just a matter of Hamilton trying to find his niche again. If he drives the same way through 3 and 4 like he did just this last time by Chase, and watch the way he's going to diamond off the center up here off the cushion. Watch this. See this? This is what he's going to do, and this is where he's going to try to make some hay on McEachern here late. But that outside line momentum still working for the 25.
You get that run off the high side sometimes, man. It definitely kicks in and helps. Walter Hamilton, though, running that same line. Oh, McEachern with a little slip up there. Walter Hamilton's going to look to his inside. He's going to say my name. Walter White, say my name. You're missing. They're side by side over here, 3 and 4 coming to the line. Walter Hamilton is all over him. White flag, 1 to go. What can he do?
White flag, final trip around the racetrack. The 25 of McEachern's held him off. I believe he'll be able to hold him off from here. Shouldn't be a problem, but Walter is there within striking distance. He said, I didn't come here to finish second in a B main. I didn't come here to finish second in an A main. He'll go to the low side through 3 and 4. He'll smash the lap pedal, but it won't be enough. Hot in Louisiana's Bubba McEachern takes the win of the PTS Power Turners Motorsports Laser Chassis number 25.
I tell you, as quickly as he made it look like he was finally going to get him, it was that quick that it turned again, and McEachern was able to open up a little bit of a gap on him again. Give it up for the hero, not the zero. He was driving the 25. Bubba McEachern taking this.
Last start anyway, the F5 from New Boston, Texas. It's the Wiley veteran, Skeet Emerson and F5. Where are the Skeet fans at? I know he's got some fans here. I heard it. Skeet's the man. 71K is... Of course, that's Peyton Taylor. As they'll go off into 1 and 2. They'll go 3 wide for second here early on. Peyton Taylor fits it in the middle. Kelly Knighton's around early. Kelly Knighton around. But no harm, no foul. We'll stay clean. Not all the way clean, but we'll stay green. Peyton Taylor going to hug the hub there off of 4. Smash it off of 4. Trying to the inside of the 98 of Davis. Davis all over the tail tank of the Team 5 Enterprise Club 20 suspension. Number 20 from Kirby, Arkansas, Neil Kemp. Boy, I'm telling you, you're making a race of it here. The IMCA Modified Ace, and I'll tell you, the driver who 1 year at the Doug Murphy Memorial at Arklatex Speedway for the big 10,000 win race was driving the Bad Boy Mower sponsored entry. That's Peyton Taylor trying to take over the top spot. A pair of Arkansas shoes hold on it over the Texans. They run 3rd and 4th, and still looking for a Louisiana native. Don't find one, though.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, Peyton Taylor, 1 year in the Bad Boy Mower 01 car, came from 24th, came all the way to 3rd twice. I mean, he slipped over the top in the berm and jumped the cushion twice and still came back to get a 5th place finish.
I tell you what, Peyton Taylor up there, he's trying to prove a point here, Zach. He says, it's not only tracks that my mama runs that I can win at, like KR said. I'm going to try to get it done right here at 610 Speedway, but he's got a miracle right now. Chris Davis.
As if you've ever been to Arklatex Speedway, you've often heard the beautiful voice of Shauna Taylor Snyder. His sister, of course, Shauna, was pretty popular in her video she's made over the last couple of weeks for this Battle Royale deal. But Shauna is the one who always sings the national anthem CD that we play over in Vivian every single race pretty much.
Yeah, that is, tell you, it took me a minute. I'm looking at the top of Skeet's car. Have you noticed that? He's got a pink, green, and white number 0 hood on the top of that car, like he had to borrow it from somebody to get it out there.
I don't know if you heard me say earlier, but that's Bubba McEachern's old car. It's his old crude-off built chassis that Bubba won a few races in at Timberline that they acquired off of him.
Well, what happened to the black top it had on it, though?
That's the same. It's the same car. It just has the top. They just never took the wrap off of it.
No, that car's not been like that every time he's raced it, man.
It has. It has.
You're crazy.
No, I'll bet you $100 on it. Down the back straight away. Okay, I'll let you take it all day, and I'll take your 100.
Where's Lane Brashears? They peeled whatever was on top of that off.
We got a 3-wide battle for the lead, though. It looks like shaping up off of 4. I really will take that bet, though. Down the front straightaway. I like easy money. Into 1 and 2. The 71K of Peyton Taylor trying to hold him off here, Chase. Nonetheless, text who you need to text.
It's a battle.
Oh, Neil Kemp just broke.
Got an issue. No,
he broke his left front. No, he broke his left front. Or did he not?
No, I don't know. You're right. That left front looks weird, but he's gathered up his momentum again. Whatever happened.
And here comes Skeet Amundsen. He'll throw it to the inside here. I don't know. I get some very weird reflections through this, what you call, I guess, glass up here. Neil Kemp going to drive it back to the inside of the... Oh, boy, the Wiley veteran. I believe Skeet Amundsen, 63 years...
He's been there for a while, either way. No, you're good. You're good.
Into 1. The 98 working to the inside. It's Davis and Taylor. That's like 2 first names, Taylor Davis. Throw them together. Here comes Chris Davis. He'll try back to the inside of Peyton Taylor. Pepe going to roll through the middle and slide up top. He may open up the door here on the white flag lap. Trying to get all the bite and dig he can. We got a great battle for the top spot. We got a battle for transfer. Where did Rossum come from? Andrew Rossum comes out of nowhere. Your winner here 2 Friday nights ago. Down the back straightaway. The battle for the win and the battle for transfer. You got Amundsen. You got Kirby, Arkansas's Kemp. The battle for the win. Rossum's going to throw a slide jump through 3 and 4. Wow. Coming to the line. Drag race into it. Give it to Neil Kemp.
Wow.
What a race. What a finish.
Rossum said, I'm just as awesome as David
Wow.
Rossum. My daddy, man, he tried, didn't he?
What
he
a
put
finish.
stamp and sent it.
What a finish. Folks, I don't even know who won the race. I mean, I do. Well, that was an outstanding finish. Peyton Taylor going to come up top with the victory. How each and every one of you folks in the grandstands, this sport wouldn't be fun at all. We'd probably come out here and still race wheelbarrows or race something, but it wouldn't be fun if we didn't have anybody to do it in front of. So some of the best in the business starting these first few rows. This Murderer's Row. The lights are going to go out. We'll see what happens with Day and Whitehead on the front row. The lights are out 20. Or wait. I'll wait to get an official tally on how many total laps we're going to go. But anyway, we're into 1 and 2.
I think you are right, though, with the 20 laps there. But Justin Whitehead, he'll see if he can leave all 20. But, hey, Jimmy Day's right there. Look on the high side. That's our Battle of Boot Hill winner, Zach.
Yeah, it is. I would guess that we'd probably go 25 if we go anything, or 30. It's possible for $1,000 as they hit off into 1. Your co-main event of the evening. Justin Whitehead trying to sweep the entire weekend here at his home racetrack and get the biggest win since getting behind the cockpit of this Western Flyer chassis built by Curtis Allen. Curtis Allen really been showing up and showing out with his chassis around the Arklatex as of late, and the caution's out. Oh, there's your Walmart in the Target parking lot right there.
Oh, my.
Hold on. We don't have any radio communication. So Justin Whitehead trying to sweep the weekend. He is looking good right now. He'll bat 100% off of turn number 4. The 36J's back underway. He'll smash the loud pedal. Adam Roy. He got a good restart there. He'll go to the inside of Day. Jimmy Day's going to live or die by the cushion tonight. He'll smash the loud pedal down the back straightaway, even the way with the deuce. Adam Roy out of Red Lake, Texas, trying to break back into victory lane. And where is the showman, R.J. Stroman? But
So right now, Justin Aubrey Whitehead, Jimmy Day, Rowdy Day, Adam Roy, Kevin Rowland, Stephen Neighbors went to the back there, B.J. Moore, Casey Kuykendall. Who's it going to be?
well, we know it's going to be one of these few that are absolutely on Murderer's Row tonight. Down the front straightaway, trying to give their sentence. Whitehead knows this racetrack better than any of these other competitors in this race. Not sure it'll matter, though, but we'll see. Kevin Rowland going to split the gap. He'll dispose of the 2 of Roy. He'll throw him into his hip pocket.
I tell you, boy, I thought Adam Roy was going to get by Jimmy Day there, but Rowland got up there. And look at it. Adam Roy moves up the high side there, making 3 wide, coming out of turn 3, 4 here. Almost. He's all over the back of Jimmy Day.
No love lost earlier after the heat race between Kevin Rowland and the 2 of Adam Roy. I wouldn't imagine he'd race him the way he'd want to be raced right now, as Roy's going to dispose of him down the back straightaway. Here comes Rowland.
And here comes Kuykendall. He's over the back of Adam Peeway and Roy. We got a good battle right here for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Red Lick, Texas, trying to get it done there. He's fell back to 5th, though. So right now, Rowdy Day trying to chase down our leader there, Justin Aubrey Whitehead.
Kevin Rowland, the winner at Devil's Bowl Speedway a few Wednesday nights ago. The IMC Red River Modified Tour down the back straightaway. He goes to 3rd. Keep your eyes on Rowland. He's rolling, baby. To the 3 and off of 4. Rowdy Day's got it rolling up top now, trying to hunt down Whitehead. Whitehead out front comfortably, though, with about a 6-car length advantage as he heads off into 1.
Good racing through the field, though, as well. B.J. Moore, Kenny Montgomery there, the 260 as well of Eric Thorne. They're all over the place. B.J. Moore out there all the back of Kuykendall as they are battling for about 6th and 7th there. Your top 4 and 5 have kind of fanned out here, Zach.
4 different chassis manufacturers occupy your top 5 right now. You got the Western Flyer built by Curtis Allen out front. In the 36J, you got the Clonch chassis built by the former TMS World Dirt Track Championship winner, Tim Clonch himself. And the 20 a day looking good tonight. You got the Wicked chassis in the 4R in the form of Rowland. And another Clonch chassis. You got a pair of Clonches inside of the top 4. And then you got the IRP built by Jason Ingle sitting 5th in the form of the 2 of Adam Roy.
Good battle back here about 10th through with Jimmy Chubbs, the Wild Child, Bailey Turner, Neighbors. I tell you what, Zach, what did I miss? Bailey Turner's entire right side is missing.
Yeah, the further you get back in the pack, that's what happens. These guys start beating and banging. Sometimes you're the bat, sometimes you're the ball. Here's when this race will get interesting here in a second. If we can stay green, I'm not sure if we'll be able to stay green long enough for in the reach telling the lap traffic, but that's what Rowdy Day is hoping for.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm still watching this battle back here with Neighbors and Bailey Turner and Wild Child, Jimmy Tubbs. They're putting on a show for 10th, no doubt about it. Adam Peeway Roy got a little bit closer to Jimmy Day, but he's not getting to be able to do anything with him, Zach.
Whitehead's rolling the hub and rolling it well. Before down the front straightaway. He had a lot of success when he built his own Outlaw chassis limited modified a couple of years ago. Picked up 11 wins. Picked up 11 wins a couple of years ago in the limited. And, of course, got back in an IRP at the midpoint of last season. Of course, that's how he set the top qualifier at the Hoosier Tire Southwest Southern Sport Mod Nationals. But now in his 5th start in this Western Flyer, trying to take $1,000 and take $3 grand total tonight.
Tough break. Bailey Turner went for a spin over here in turn 2. He got it gathered back up, though. Tell you what, B.J. Moore is on the move looking for Kuykendall. God, don't get me started. So B.J. Moore.
Right in front of Rowdy Day. Oh, wow.
Rowdy Day, good job getting around that. No caution. We'll keep it green. That is going to hurt any chance of Rowdy Day being in 2nd and catching Jaws.
Well, that's the thing is lap traffic wasn't going to impede the progress. It's impeding the progress right now at 36J. The problem is Rowdy Day really got bottled up there, had to go all the way through the infield. He's lucky he didn't lose 2nd. He had a marginal size advantage over 3rd place running.
I'll tell you what,
Kevin Rowland.
They're all thinking, who's got a water bottle? We get a NASCAR caution here. Phantom debris caution there. But right now we're sitting pretty, keeping it green here. And ain't no better green flag racing. Look at all these cars in this track, Zach. It's looking pretty again at 67 Speedway.
Want to see if Justin Whitehead can get challenged, though. But to this point, there's no question left on the table. He has the baddest hot rod of the bunch. He'll ride that Western Flyer chassis, once again built by Curtis Allen. I mean, he is hugged right between the Ute tires. You couldn't fit the Holy Spirit between the...
I tell you what, he's running up on the back of the Wild Child. Jimmy Tubbs, we got one off the backstretch here. Did not catch who that was, Zach. Looks like that's Chris Riggs in the 1R. Going to pull back up for us. No caution. We'll keep it green.
Whitehead has absolutely no idea how far out front he is right now. He's still driving that car on the edge. as the 1R is going to expire that entry down the back straightaway. Will continue to stay green here in Texarkana tonight. Live on RaceOnTexas.com as Rowdy Day is trying to do everything he can, but he's still about a straightaway behind in 20D.
Chase Lynn Morgan almost spun out again right in front of Adam P. Wayne Roy. It's a good battle there again with Adam P. Wayne Roy. Give it to me there. Jimmy Day as they're trying to chase down Kevin Rowland. Look at Jimmy Day on the high side there, Zach.
It'll be 4.5 laps to go when they meet the midpoint of the back straightaway this time by. So 36J meets the midpoint. It'll be 4.5 laps to go. It'll be 4 laps to go this time by for the 7-time Cajun Cruiser Classic winner, Justin Whitehead.
I tell you, man, we got them strung out and everywhere right now. We got battles all over the place between, again, Jimmy Day and Adam P. Wayne Roy. You got Kenny Montgomery there trying to battle up and get by BJ Moore, the 260 and the 15 there. We just got them spread out everywhere, and I don't remember who's all lap down anymore, Zach. Oh, my.
You know what the difference is between Justin Whitehead and a lot of other drivers is he feels the urge to perform whenever there's a crowd here at his home racetrack. Anytime the Cajun Classic comes around, there's pits full of cars. He feels it he feels the pressure that he has to go out and perform. I don't know that I've ever seen a driver just absolutely deliver every single time he gets on the racetrack. It's unbelievable. If he is able to cross the checker flag, and this will be his 153rd win since the start of 2012, he's just flawless.
I was going to answer that by about 130 to 150 wins and trophies. That's the difference in Justin Aubrey Whitehead and most of these guys and gals out here.
All in all, it's just another brick in the wall for 36J. But right now, he's got the sound of White Snake. Here I go again on my own, beating to the drum in his headset. Going down the only road he's ever known, like a drifter, he was born to walk alone. Justin Whitehead will take the white flag this time by. I got it. Down the back straightaway for the final time. And he'll be looking to sweep for $3 grand total.
Oh, Spinner Rudy over here. Who is that, Zach?
Off of 4, though. He'll receive a face full of checkered flag. Your 3rd annual limited modified Smackdown winner goes to 36A, Justin Whitehead from Hooks, Texas in 36J.
No surprises here at 67 Speedway. That was Charles Garza with that spin there. So unfortunate there, but we Kevin Green, Rowdy Dale unofficially takes 2nd, with Roland unofficially in 3rd, Jimmy Day unofficially in 4th, and Adam P. Wayne Roy.
Daughter Kayla is fired up. How about it, Kayla? Hey, start your one. Hey, start it on. Sorry. How about that, boss?
Man, you've been really working to get this Western Flyer set on kill. Now this is 2 in a row for you, man. This thing was definitely set on date tonight. You probably had no idea how far off front you were.
Man, we just raced hard every lap. I got to thank Chuck Priestley. I got so much power and I can get it to the ground, and it's fantastic.
How about this Western Flyer race car? You've driven several different fancy manufacturers in the last several years, man. This seems to be the hot commodity right now.
Man, it's been great. This track keeps coming to my favor. That's my kind of stuff. I grew up on that. I grew up here. It come to my favor, but it obviously got us here. I appreciate everybody for coming.
As well as the car was working on the bottom there, do you feel like you ever needed to move up off the bottom of those U-tires? I mean, you could probably fit this much between the left side door panel there between that U-tire.
Oh, my dad gives me heck all the time. I'm going to run one over, but keep it there and can't nobody get under you.
That's it, all the folks that help you out in the race car.
Spencer and Sons Ever, Thompson Motorsports, Western Flyer, of course, for a hell of a deal. Henry Motorsports, A&T Delivery, C&D Plumbing, Pro One Transmission, my wife Sarah, my daughter Chris, and Alan have been a ton of work. I've been so busy tonight. They've handled everything. I can't thank them enough.
I told the fans about the Hoosier Tire Soul Sport National last year, even up 3rd in the big 10,000. But it seemed like you got a hot rod head there in September. That's a little bit down the road. Seems like no matter what, man, when this big money's on the line, you come to shine, Justin.
Oh yeah, we're going after that 10 grand for sure. Can't wait.
Hey, where do you start the factory stock tonight?
Pole outside.
Okay, best of luck to you.
Yeah, Chris Hennigan underneath me.
Oh, Chris Hennigan's on the pole. Oh, I didn't know that. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Give it up for
Ranks out of Texarkana, Arkansas. So we've got them lined up. Flagman's going to look them over, see if we can't go green for this 15-lap feature event.
Just kind of keep it.
As we go green here, I want to remind all our fans, especially our young kids, please stay off the grass, stay away from the front fence. We don't want anybody getting hurt here tonight. Those cars can and will come through that fence. It's happened before. So as we go green here for this 4-cylinder event, lap 1's in the book. Dakota Cooper leading the way over Connor Mubern, Jason Lishman, Luke Wheat, Morgan Powell, Danny Rambo, Chris Perkins, Justin Converse. Mr. Captain Universe has already passed a couple cars. That C49 has been on a rail here at 67 Speedway, so look for him to go to the front there. Right now he's got Tommy Bird to his outside. He looks to the inside. He'll be riding behind his buddy and teammate there, Morgan Powell. Might as well merge TK Outlaws, Twisted K Racing. Hope to see Chris Kirsten back out here soon. Dakota Cooper, though, leading the way right now. Luke Week is a little loose coming off of turn 2. We got Jason Lishman there. Looks like Gunnar Riggs has got it parked over here in turn 4. Might get us our first caution in this one. Mud Dogs. All right, Dakota Cooper right now, mirror full again of the young guns here. Dakota's pretty young himself, but not as young as those guys behind him. Morgan Powell, Danny Rambo, what can they do? Chris Perkins, here comes Captain Universe, Justin Converse. He'll make it 3 wide going down the front stretch here as he looks to the inside of Morgan Powell. And they make a little contact there. Rambo, too, there. Converse going to make it 3 wide there with Perkins and Morgan Powell. It's going to be a battle for 5th. Lishman, Wheat, side by side for 3rd as Mubern stepping out a little bit there as he tries to battle Dakota Cooper. Problems for Tommy Bird. Patrick Franks, Gunnar Riggs, oh my. And that's going to bring out a cautions. Bird sitting at the top of turn 3 and 4. And I will want to mention real quick too, this is Dakota Cooper's grandfather's birthday, who passed away years ago, and he wanted to dedicate this race himself tonight to his grandfather. So he's up front sitting pretty. Maybe he can get this one done and get a win for his pawpaw. We're 3 wide down the front stretch, almost 4 wide here. Captain Universe Justin Converse looking to the inside of Morgan Powell and Justin Lishman. That's a battle for 4th.
Dakota Cooper trying to make it 2 in a row here, Chase. Looking pretty good as they roll through 3 and off of turn number 4. Into 1, off and in the 1 and 2. Dakota Cooper still holds on there. 3 wide for second chase.
3 wide now. Look, Connor Mubern, Luke Wheat, Justin Converse, Justin Lishman, they're all over each other. But Dakota Cooper, man, again, impressing me as he stepped out in front here with this new car, man. He is not, you know, he was doing good in the old ride, man, but this new ride has just been on point. But here is Converse.
Yeah, a pair of Chevy Cavaliers out front going to go for the race lead. Converse, who has undoubtedly been the winningest driver in this class since it started here in the Arklatex back in 2015. He'll stalk the tire tracks here for the race lead, but Dakota Cooper once again trying to go for his 2nd consecutive victory. They're hugging the hub. The top 5's all nose to tail.
And, you know, we talked about how big of a win he had last week. Oh, contact! What happened there? Oh, my, man.
Converse got into...
Oh, Gunnar Riggs can't stop in time. That's unfortunate right there. That was ugly. What I was trying to say was last week, Converse had a part broke he found after the race and had to fix there, and that was kind of partially, he thought, why he couldn't keep up with Dakota. But this week, some incidental contact made it look ugly.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you can't ever speak on behalf of the driver, so I can't say how that one or why it took place, but undoubtedly contact between your top 3 cars as...
Is their boyfriend could have some time together?
I don't know what happened.
I tell you what happened. That troll of the year happened, and someone at the news station got fired.
I'll tell you what. Now we know. now we know.
You gonna learn something today?
I learned it. As Dakota Cooper about to get back underway, he went back to the top spot. Connor Mubern, we'll see what he has up his tricky sleeve here for the youngster. The 13-year-old into 1.
We have 8 of 14 left, Zach.
Oh, we're running 14 laps?
No, we have 8 cars left of 14 that started this race. This is a 15-lap event, so we don't have too many left. Now I'm gonna guess about 5 or 6 here.
7 left on the racetrack right here as they roll off of 4. So we got still 50% of the cars on the speedway. Off of turn number 4, Dakota Cooper right out front where he was before he got turned facing the wrong direction here a few moments ago.
Yeah, I tell you what, good battle right now between Morgan Powell, Justin Lishman, Connor Mubern, Luke Wheat. Boy, they are side by side while Dakota Cooper checks out.
Seems like Morgan's finally getting that new 4-cylinder car that her and her father Andy have been working on pretty hard to get back out here. The young lady's been pretty fun to watch in this class.
So, hey, Dakota Cooper's throwing the keys on the counter at the Magnuson. He said, I'm not staying here. He is checked out, baby. And I'm sorry, Eric Thorne, if you heard that, we do sympathize with you. But that's another story. Right now, good racing behind Cooper, though, man, all over the place. Lishman looking on the outside of Luke Wheat. They come down the front stretch. Morgan Powell's got that car figured out there. She's doing a lot better than she was in that ride that she had basically totaled, we'll say. Chris Perkins looking on the outside of Danny Rambo.
It's hard to drive a total car, that's for sure. I tried to drive mine off of I-20 after I got my... Anyway, I'm too silly up here.
It's the name of the game, Zach. Connor Mubin, boy, he just sitting in that corner, man. He is trying to do everything he can to chase down Dakota Cooper. No luck, Zach.
Well, he's still hold on a second, though. Into 3, he is driving that thing awfully deep into the corners. As he'll roll off of turn number 4 here. Down the front, straight away we go into 1. Dakota Cooper just seems that he has got just that much more than everybody else in the rest of the field here. I would have liked to see this thing finish with Converse and Cooper still out front battling for the lead. It's unfortunate that they had to end on the front straightaway under caution that way, but nonetheless, Dakota Cooper appears that he's the class of the field tonight.
Yeah, definitely so, and you're right. I'd love to see that because if, you know, whatever Converse had going a week ago did L the car enough to where he couldn't race him as we would want to see the race, and then tonight with what happened, we still haven't seen it, so we'll try it the third time's a charm next week on June 29th, another regular night of racing for that big IMCA spectacular on the July 4th Wednesday night racing. Yeah, I mean, this is so funny. If I'm going to do one, this would be...
Down the back straightaway. Off of 4. White flag out. Chase Lawler heading down for the post race with it looks like Dakota Cooper may be your winner. Final time off of 2 is heading down the back straightaway. Your 4-cylinder main event. He'll look to take $250 back to Arkansas this afternoon in a final drive through 3 and 4 of the battle for second. Mubin drove it in deep there. Your winner going to go to Dakota Cooper in 3D. And drag racing to the line, grabbing second, the 36, the 13-year-old Connor Mubin. And third will go to Luke Wheat. The 1W is Walter Hamilton from Irving, Texas. The 98, Chris Davis. The lights are going to go out. We'll find out who's going to pocket $2,000 tonight. 2 of the very best drivers in the Arklatex with Winnigan, Chris Hennigan, and Whitehead on the front row.
Hey, I want to thank everyone tonight for... Be there. Yeah, thank you for being here tonight. Here to go factory stock racing. Amen.
And Whitehead going to send it from the outside front row to the outside of the 100 of Hennigan. Here on the opening lap. They're 2 by 2, about 3 wide here for about 5th, 6th, 7th down the back straightaway. Side by side for the race lead. Who gets the whole shot is going to be so very important for how they go. They're 3 wide here for 4th. A little bit of contact. Off of 4, down the front straightaway into turn number 1.
That's the name of the game. Contact right here at 67 Speedway. What a field of factory stocks here, Zach. Chris Hennigan going to give Whitehead all he can. Here comes Brandon Brown.
Well, Chris Hennigan, one of the best to ever run the bottom of the racetrack over in Vivian, but he's going to try to find his niche around the Texarkana 67 Speedway tonight.
You know, Hennigan, man, doesn't have a lot of lap time here, but he's going to try to hold it strong. Brandon Brown's all over him, Zach.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with Whitehead if he's going to continue to roll that outside. Chris is going to try to hold on to his equipment and hopefully he doesn't burn the tires off of it.
Four wide down the front stretch with Abernathy, Dustin Sprouse, James Thompson. Oh my, they go into turn 1 and 2. We got a gaggle over here of cars.
Here comes Hennigan. May have something wound up again. They're 3 wide back here, mid-pack, as off of 4. That's the best battle right here, off of 4. And on the first straightaway, trying to go 4 different lanes wide. It's Abernathy, Sprouse, and the 10 of Dixon. They're still 3 wide, folks.
Tell you, they're all over each other back here. Zach, what a gaggle. What is that, a battle for 15th almost. Oh my, look at Hennigan, look on the low side. Whitehead running the high side.
Now, if anybody were to steal one away from 36J and put a sting into the weekend and throw a little, there it is, right there. It's Winnigan, Chris Hennigan, living up to his moniker and says, hey, I got to win again tonight. As he'll roll there to the bottom side of the Texarkana 67 Speedway while Whitehead continues to roll the outside with reckless abandon. Chris Hennigan's one of the best and smoothest drivers in the business to run the hub.
And I tell you, look who's trying to break into the top 5, get by Wilburn. That's Dustin Tater Hyde.
These guys have still been 3 wide for that entire time that we were talking about that other stuff.
I tell you, the Macho Man, he knows how to put on a show.
And back up front again. Winnigan, Chris Hennigan rolling the hub and rolling it well. He's trying back to the inside. Whitehead knows that he has got to work for this one tonight. As all wins are always earned, never given, but he knows he especially has to earn it. But don't wait, don't look now, but 32 is going to become a factor as well.
No doubt, as you got that battle up front too, you got a battle for 5th right here with Dustin Hyde and the 66 of Wilburn. They have been side by side for a few laps. Also the hero, not in the 0, he's driving the 25 there. Bubba McEachern, he's all over Jason Cook for 7th.
On a warm night here in the month of June to kick off the big one here. The 3rd annual Smackdown presented by KR Promotions, and nosing ahead for the race lead right there to the center of the corner of that outside line. Momentum working to the advantage for Whitehead. Will retake the top spot at the midpoint of the back straightaway. Hennigan rolling the hub. We'll see what pays dividends this time off of 4, which is better off of exit. The high side's still going to be better for Whitehead on both exit of 2 and off of 4, Chase.
Yeah, I tell you, man, I'm very interested right now in this up front battle, man. Hennigan, he is getting it done on the low line. Whitehead keeping the run on the high side. But I tell you what, Hennigan's staying closer and closer every time he makes that run.
Chris had to come home the bridesmaid in last year's Cajun Classic. Finished 2nd to 36J. But tonight, he says, I got a gun brought to this fight, and you better be ready to go. And Whitehead knows that he's got to be ready. He said he just hopped out of that limited modified. Thank goodness for a 20 or 15 lap 4-cylinder race, but they're side by side for the race lead to the midpoint of the back straightaway.
Things are heating up and it's on fire. NBA Jam style. Chris Hennigan looking for the lead. Coming out turn 4. He's got a little bit of an advantage. Whitehead will get a run off the corner, but he's there, baby.
Yeah, and this field is stellar from top to bottom because these guys aren't even really close to lap traffic. That shows you how competitive it is from the top to the tail. Down the back straightaway, Chris Hennigan doing what Winnigan Chris Hennigan does, making drivers outside of him earn a victory. Whitehead bobbled that time through 3-4. Hennigan may lead his first lap of the race, and he will not. Whitehead still leads.
It's so tight up front. Zach, you know what I noticed about the top 3? Outlaw, getting it done here at 67 Speedway like they do almost everywhere, week in, week out.
4 outlaws inside of your top 5 right now. Faulkner right there in the number 27, the outlier. Here comes Hennigan back to the inside for the race lead. You got a dandy brewing tonight, 67 Speedway race fans. What more do you want?
Hey, you know what more I want? Chris Hennigan, show up more than just tonight, baby. You are putting on a show here for us. He may take the lead and slide in front of him, can't quite do it.
It doesn't matter where Chris shows up. He's won at nearly every single track in the great state of Texas. Won his first ever USMTS race on a modified at Gene Borders Arclitect Speedway a few years ago. Off of 4 down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Hennigan has won here in the past in an open wheel modified several times in his career.
So it's been years ago, I'm sure. I tell you what, I noticed too as they battle, man, Brandon Brown's got a little bit closer. And don't blink, Dalton Faulkner will be there too.
Chris Hennigan didn't get a picture of his old Craft chassis in here by accident.
Oh, here we go, Zach. He's going to try to lead that first lap. He's not going to do it by cat's whisker.
Here's the deal. Is Whitehead's having to really I won't say he's overdriving his stuff, but he's probably having to put a little bit more wear and tear on his tires than Chris is, because Chris is just able to meticulously roll that bottom. He's not having to really push the car too much. Chris is so smooth. Sometimes I think, okay, I got to tell you this. Oftentimes in the past, Chris has finished 3rd in the 10,000 win inaugural King of the Hill event at Boot Hill. He's obviously won the Cajun, but I think at times Chris would tell you that he tried too hard early, or he left too much on the table early. He didn't go at it as hard as he should because he tried to save something. Tonight he knows this thing's 25 laps. You got to lay it on the line every single lap, and that's what these guys are doing here tonight. Hennigan may lead his first lap this time at the line. Off of 4, not going to happen. Whitehead still leads. Back into turn number 1. Chris Hennigan going to make Justin Whitehead. Do I have to say it? He going to earn it down the back straightaway. Whitehead continues to separate himself. You got an absolute Donnybrook brewing tonight here in Texarkana, Arkansas, or Mandeville, Arkansas.
3 wide with Wilburn, McEachern, and Dustin Sprouse here as they came out of that corner. Zach, they're trying to hunt down Tater Hyde up there.
But the battle for the lead into 1. The battle for the lead still a dandy.
I tell you, it's been the same thing every lap, hasn't it? I mean, it's almost like we're watching the same lap over and over again. He's eventually going to get it, Zach.
Maybe. He might not, and that's what makes this fun.
5 to go. 5 to go at the line.
Wow, 5 laps to go already here in Texarkana. 5 to go for the finale here for the 3rd annual Smackdown presented by KR Promotions.
Even though this is a Smackdown, that's one thing about Chris Hennigan. You're not going to see anything dirty to get this win away from Whitehead. Hennigan's one of the cleanest drivers out here week in and week out at any track that he shows up at.
And Justin and he and Justin obviously have respect for one another. There's no doubt about it. Hennigan made, nope, he won't that time.
He's teasing, ain't he, Zach? He's teasing.
That Tommy Mercer Motorsports entry, that Southern Roofing 100. Of course, Southern Roofing is one of the title sponsors of Justin Whitehead's Factory Stock 50. And there goes Hennigan. Finally gets a nose up on him by half a nose at the line through 3.
He's going to eventually slide up in front of him and impede his progress. What he's going to have to do.
Late in the going, I think. But he'd give him room and give him space. But Whitehead's going to have too much room there on that outside is the problem.
This is going to be the best run through 1 and 2 if I had to guess here. Right here, gang. And he's going to make a liar out of it.
Please stay green. Please stay green. 2 laps to go. What'll be coming out this time by? 2 laps to go, race fans. This time, will it be Winnigan, Chris Hennigan? Brandon Brown's trying to throw his hat into the ring and become a player late. 2 laps to go, race fans. What more do you want?
And let either one of them stumble, Zach. What's going to happen? Brandon Brown's going to be there to pounce.
Here's the problem. They don't stumble very often.
I thought Whitehead had a little slip there, but he's going to gather it up. They're side by side down the backstretch.
Hennigan here through 3 and 4. We're going to be coming to the white
It's heated up so much, there's a fire in the infield.
This time by off of turn number 4. Whitehead pushes up a little bit. Chris Hennigan may lead his first lap at the line. No, he won't. Final trip into turns 1 and 2. Justin Whitehead going to continue to roll the outside with reckless abandon. Final trip into 1 and 2 for $2,000. Not sure even what second finishes, but it doesn't matter. This is for bragging rights. This is for all the marbles. Down the back straightaway into 3 for the final time on Race on Texas live through 3 and 4. Drag race to the line. What you want to see is the photo finish. Chris Hennigan and Justin Whitehead drag race to the line. Whitehead still wins it. He sweeps the weekend. Fist popping out the window. Whitehead sweeps it for the weekend. An absolute dominant performance for 36J, but he earned it, Chase.
Before you get up and walk out, please stand up when Whitehead and Hennigan come back on the front stretch. Give these guys a hand. That was one of the best races of the year. One of the cleanest driving shows that you can see between 2 of the top guys.
Race fan.
Come here, baby, go.
You've had some flawless runs over the last 6-7 years. This has to be right up there with a weekend of your career, man. What a career highlight for you to race with one of the very best in the business. You and Chris Hennigan are both that. But I'll tell you, man, Chris gave you everything he had. He threw it at you from the bottom each and every lap. You stayed committed on the outside, man, and paid dividends there late.
Man, I was sitting in the, sorry, I'm a little winded. I was sitting in the lineup sheet while I go talking to Chris and Alan, and I pointed to my left, told him that's my racing hero underneath me. Grew up racing him, grew up watching him. He taught me more than what I know, probably more than he wanted me to know just then, but that was a hell of a time. He had me on the heels the whole time.
And it especially triumphant for you to win this race, obviously, in front of all the hometown fans here, man, and to put on a race like that. I mean, like you said earlier, biggest crowd we've seen here in Texarkana in quite some time. Everything that was at stake this weekend for you to end up sweeping the weekend. It may have stung if you left back in the second here, but man, what a just absolutely flawless race from start to finish.
Oh, we've been fine. Top 3 with one of my cars. Chris finally got that thing probably a little too lined out, like I said before. But it was awesome. Can't thank everyone enough.
I'd actually said during the race, I said, I really don't think Chris is going to slide up and try to take your line away. And you probably were surprised. He sportsmanship, and also be able to race with somebody like that to give you the room if you needed it up there.
Oh, yeah, we know respect goes both ways, and he knew. I think he honestly thought he had I think he had a good enough car to get it. I found just a little bit coming out of forward and saved my butt.
What's interesting is in the factory stock, you were right around the top. You weren't all the way up on the cushion, were you? But in the limited, you were right around those tires.
I was doing everything I could to keep Chris behind me. I tried to run the bottom and couldn't stay there. His stuff would stick really good, so I just gave everything I could, tried to stay as straight as possible.
After this weekend, I think all the fans could probably recite every single sponsor on your 36J cars, but let's hear about all the folks that help you out, man.
Spencer Sun Timber, Boeing Septic, Hadley Tone, Foam Pros, Thompson Motorsports, Indy Mechanical, Racing on Texas, Henry Motorsports, Lantern Springs, DuPont Racing Shops, Pro One Transmission. A&T Delivery, my wife Sarah, like I said earlier, Chris and Alan did a majority of the work today. Can't thank them enough.
Man, look, on behalf of all these race fans, I thank you for being a flawless race car driver. Great race tonight, man. Great job you got it done.
Thank you.